Let me see. Make sure. Okay, I guess we live. All right, we live on YouTube, so I guess we and Facebook. Uh, I'm just gonna check on it over here, make sure everything is looking good on on my side of the situation here. Okay, yep. I see it. So yeah, I'm just giving them a little bit to come in, man. But man, what's your take on this NBA season, man? This
Man, honestly, I'm just now really about to get started because like what
okay,
I man, I kind of wait till football season is over with before I really lock in on the NBA. And by that time the season's good and going, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying, you got a good feel for it. But I've
yeah,
been I've been I've been paying attention to it.
yeah.
My biggest disappointment so far has been Joel Embiid, man. Like,
Oh,
bro, that tell me that man that kills me to
yeah,
my core,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It's like how are you really uh playing every other day, man.
yeah,
That shit is insane to me, man.
yeah, yeah,
Eh,
yeah. Especially if you a fan and you got like, I would hate to be in the city where um you live here and it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like you got season tickets or you buy tickets, you show up to the game, and it's like if you injured, you injured, but it's like you just can't play every other game. Like you can't do back to backs no more. So I agree with you on that, man. They're disappointing. Philadelphia's been disappointing for a long time, though.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they've been trusting the process for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? With Ben Simmons, they had James Harden, uh, and everything like that, and it just ain't pan out. They had Jimmy Butler. It's almost like, and I hate to use this word, it's almost like they kind of cursed or something. I'm looking at the
Oh,
score too, 4-2 here with your boy
hey,
LeBron.
hey, speaking of Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
what's going on down there in
But just but
Miami?
and before we go into that,
Yeah,
I'm just trying.
yeah.
I'm seeing people seeing it pop up. I don't necessarily know. It's my first time uh using this app, so I don't know. I'm watching the comments and everything. I don't really know how to see it. But with that being said, can you let everybody know, because you have a podcast that you do? Uh, and I'm a whatever the if I want, I can't say the word because I got kids around. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They'll take points away from you, but you know how kids.
for su-
But let them know about your podcast and everything. And
for sure.
yeah,
Like I got a podcast now with me. It's a no niche. I don't have any one specific thing that I focus on. It's kind
okay,
of like whatever whatever I'm finna say in the moment, whatever I'm
yeah,
talking about, and it's
yeah,
called it's called whatever I want. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And I'm about to send you the link, and you could just put it in the comments and post it, pin it
okay,
in the comments,
okay,
and where they can
okay.
find me at.
You gonna put it
Now,
in? Okay, put it in my
yeah,
yeah,
I'm putting your
put it in
inbox.
my inbox, and then I could. Okay, all right, okay. Let me see something here. Let me go to my Oh, the Hawks done came up real quick here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to. I put it in the comments and see if I could pin it. Okay, let me see if I could pin, or maybe I could. It's in the comments.
Right.
I
You
just
might
dropped.
you might even have to go into, if you can't do it from here, you might have to go into YouTube
Okay,
and look in your comments and pin it.
okay. So what I do? Let me see if I can do it that way. I'll do it when I get. Let's see. Sports TV 23. Go in my studio. Yeah, I go in my studio and do it here. Let's see. Uh, I know I can figure it out easy when I'm off. When I'm off the
Yeah.
yeah, I could do it when I'm off. I can figure it out easy. Yeah, yeah. So you said it's like no niche type of thing. You just talk about whatever
Yeah,
you.
cause see, I might come in and I may be talking about sports, I may
Yeah,
be talking about hip hop, I may be talking about entertainment,
yeah,
or and I'm also real heavy into battle rap, and that's not something that a lot of
Yeah,
people into. But I'm
yeah.
heavy. I'm heavy into that. I fly all over the country, going to different events. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, you know, my
Yeah.
channel is just like multi-purpose.
Yeah,
Is whatever. You
multi-purpose.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Hmm.
sometimes if you don't start out that way, YouTube sometimes will kind of box you in. Cause like if you start off doing like football and then next thing you know, uh you try to switch over to something else, then it's like the algorithm gets confused because it's all computer generated. That's what I've been learning. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's like they're like, okay, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because we think you're a football channel, so we get confused. So I understand that. So if you starting off this way, it can push your content. It understand get a won't lock you into just doing sports. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like me, I start off with sports, and so I have other channels that I'm working on, but I'm locked in. You know what I mean? And I
Mm.
know I'm locked in because I tested other stuff, and it's like, nah, that ain't working because they didn't come
Right.
for it. Even though in the
Right.
live streams they will be asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, oh, y'all got interest in UFC? I don't even know anything about UFC fighting and any of that kind of stuff. I mean, a little bit, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
So you said like, so what's your take on the whole AD just went up for a slam. AD went up for a slam. There's 13-14. I don't know if you got the game on too.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it on.
They're gonna be talking noise about this. What's your take on the whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar since you into the battle rap stuff situation?
So, so man, before I tap into
Yeah,
Kendrick and Drake, I want to tap into J. Cole
J.
and the
Cole.
fact that he tapped out. You remember
Okay.
he you know he
Yeah,
was in
yeah,
the in,
yeah.
in
He did.
and
He
then
did.
he said you know what I'm saying, no, you know what, I don't want to do that.
Right.
And for me, a pure hip hop historian, like
Yeah.
that grind my gears, bro. Like you can't quit in hip hop, bro. You
Yeah.
if somebody come at you, you got it's hip hop. You got to make a
Yeah.
song. You got to come back. So I feel like first and foremost, J. Cole cheated us.
Yeah. He did.
Now we go as far as the Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
Man, hey Kendrick making life difficult for that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He out here putting lawsuits on people. He putting lawsuits on people.
hey, hey, Kendrick has turned the entire. Once you pass Texas, it's over
Yeah.
for Drake.
Yeah. It's
Like
over with. It's over with.
anything west of Texas, is
Yeah.
over for Drake. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
Kendrick then changed that boy life, man.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't never seen as long as I mean you too maybe could probably attest to this. I never seen anybody do a battle rap and start suing like Spotify and all these other stations. Like, man, you inflated his numbers. And I never seen nothing like that before. This is the first for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now it's never happened before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's the deal, though. I think that yeah, it looks corny and it looks soft on Drake part, but
Yeah.
um Drake doing that because he trying to get out of his record deal.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? So this is the
Okay.
perfect little smoke screen.
For
You know
him
what I'm
to get out.
saying? Yeah, but it looked corny though.
It looked corny. It looked corny because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you think about the New York battle rappers, from back in the day, it's
Hmm.
like, you battle rap or you even look at the Biggie Tupac thing, you gotta come back with something else. Or, and then eventually it'll die down. You let it die down. But you know what I'm saying? Like throwing lawsuits at, this person saying this, it's kind of looking like he's a Karen. You know what I'm saying? Because he's already kind of being called a Karen. And it's like it make it hard if he drops something that's good. Because when I listen to it, I'm like, do I actually want to? You know what I'm saying? Make him look a little softer now. Especially with the singing and all that stuff. Like it's hard to follow up on Drake right now. I think it's over with for him. I think Kendrick ended that career. Type thing.
Hmm.
I mean, I could be wrong, but you never know, man. And we don't really have that many battle rappers no more.
Nah, because it's because it turns violent.
It turns
So
violent. Yeah, it turns
you
violent.
know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so most people, if they have the opportunity to steer clear of it, they
yeah,
do it. Now,
yeah.
and not only that, um, in our era,
Right.
it stayed on wax, but now not you not only do it mess up the money, if you know what I'm saying, turn violent, it messes up the money because
Yeah,
promoters don't start not want to give them shows
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So
yeah.
it's changed.
It's changed. Yeah. Someone says if a snake bites your homies, I don't even know because
Hey, that's a weirdo, man.
yeah,
Whoever put that
okay.
in
I'm
there.
like, what in the world? Because I don't know how to see the comments popping up yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know like on this new thing. I'm gonna learn this. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get it. You know, at the spare of
Yeah,
the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I can look over here. Yeah, no, it'd be a lot of weirdos, man. Like I hate the whole baby oil thing because it's like they won't stop. Like I go live and all I see is baby oil, and I'm like, what in the world is going? I mean, it's funny, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's
yeah.
what it is. I'm looking at a 13-16 score. Two. What do you think about? I know this is kind of all over the place. What do you think about for those who are in here and watching the whole Lakers roster as constructed now and the moves they made with D'Angelo Russell?
I think
Hold on, we got one more person. We got Danny too. I'm sorry. I'm
no problem.
let me let me okay. All right, I'm sorry. Danny's in. Uh, Danny, you can introduce yourself to. This is D'Angelo. He hosts a podcast called Whatever the F I Want, and you know I brought him in. Try to let people know about his podcast and everything like that. And he's also a sports fan. Uh, I'm gonna learn his favorite player in the second and everything. Ask him all those questions, but he was just I don't know who his favorite player is. I know he's controversial too, so
Yeah.
he used to stir me up back in the day. Like I ain't know, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But like,
hey, I've been stirring them up for years.
yeah. Because I like and he kind of like me in a way. He a troll too, you know what I'm saying? And then if you don't really understand it, the internet could allow people feelings be getting in the way, and it's just like it's all for fun. But I just asked him about the roster of the LA Lakers as constructed. What does he think about that roster right now in the trade for D'Angelo Russell?
So first I want to start off with, man, I'm so sick of Buddy always needing somebody for a scapegoat. Like
Right. Yeah,
D'Angelo, it's 2-3 dudes every year.
yeah,
Oh, it's their fault. They got to get up out of here. Oh, we
yeah,
got to get D'Angelo Russell up out of here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
Right.
Who you
Yeah.
who you who you got better than who they got better than D'Angelo Russell over there? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that.
Exactly.
It's crazy to me, man.
Yeah. Dorian, they got who they trade them, and they got Shake Milton. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And
So, yeah. So first things off, I'm 34 years old. I'm probably younger than both of y'all.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you guys been looking at basketball longer than I have, but I mean, I do like LeBron James. I think he's right there near with Jordan. That's my personal opinion. Everybody got their own personal opinion. That's that's
I'm
just
like,
me.
okay, yeah, he trying to
That's
start
just
something.
yeah. That's just me personally. I mean, I see a couple of old heads. The guy in the middle, he's probably could be my grandfather. So what I'm trying to basically say, I just said, Sage, you just said something right now about D'Angelo Russell. So basically, D'Angelo Russell was traded to the Lakers by Rob Pelinka in that move that Michael Beasley came over and Vando that's been injured for 2 years. So basically, if we go back to the Western Conference Finals with Darvin Ham, he basically took the Lakers. He took the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals with that trade that Rob Pelinka made 2 years ago. When we look at D'Angelo Russell, we look at him on the court, and when he was actually in the starting lineup, Darvin Ham having in the starting lineup with Reeves, he's a liability on defense. So I'm gonna put my face real close, and I'm gonna repeat that. I said that one time. I'm gonna say it again, the second time. D'Angelo Russell is a great player, but he's a liability on defense. He cannot park. He cannot guard a parked car. I'm gonna say it the second time. D'Angelo Russell is a liability on defense. So when the Lakers went to go acquire Dorian Finn Jr. and Milton, it was not for Dorian Finn Jr. to give you 30, 40 points a night, because he's not that type of player. We went to go acquire him, and we actually snatched him right out of Memphis's hands, because Finn Jr. was supposed to be playing with John Morant. He was supposed to be with the Mavericks. With the Memphis Grizzlies. He was never supposed to be on the Lakers. That was never supposed to happen. Now, we've been hearing rumors since 2024, since September, October, August. Rob Pelinka is going to make a move. He's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. The reason why he had to make that move was because the Lakers organization and the Lakers fans have been on his ass for a long time, saying, listen, you haven't done nothing since Michael Beasley, Vando, and Russell. For 2 seasons, you haven't done anything. You didn't do nothing. The trade deadline, 2023, 2024, you didn't do nothing during the off season. So again, when I look at the Lakers inquiring Dorian Finn Jr., I don't look at him as, okay, we got him, we're gonna go to the finals. No, I look at him like, okay, he's one of the best 3D wings out there. You know, he's one of the best. Is he a needle mover for the Lakers? No, he's not a needle mover, but he is a long body. I think he's 6'7", 6'8", a long body. He's gonna give you that wing, perimeter defender. He's gonna give you that. He's gonna give you rebounds. He's gonna give you about 8 points a night. He's gonna give you maybe 2 steals a night, maybe 8 rebounds, 6 rebounds a night. That's what he's gonna give you. Now, when we look at Russell, he can give you 15, 20, 25 points a night, but he's a nightmare on defense. And then when we look at the Western Conference Finals, when they played the Nuggets in 2023, they got swept, and then in 2024 they got gentleman swept. So 2024, when they played the Nuggets last season, I mean, he had 1 good game, and the rest of the 4 games he was MIA. I mean, I could pull up the stats now and look what he did. Actually, Darvin Ham actually sat Russell down. He sat him down, and JJ Redick sat D'Angelo Russell down. And actually, Russell was actually better coming off the bench for the Lakers organization. He was a better player coming off the bench.
So what you think about this, D'Angelo?
So my first question, I got a question for Danny. What do the Lakers need? Are you saying they just the only thing they needed was perimeter defense?
Yeah.
No, I think the Lakers need
a
girthy center. I'm gonna repeat that again. I think they need a big body center. Christian Koloko is not the answer. Mm-hmm. Remember, we got him off of we got him. Toronto released him, and then we got him. He had blood clots, I think, in his leg, and he had to be cleared. And I think he wasn't clear. He was on the team, and I think he had to wait a month for him to be clear. He is not the answer for us. I think we need a center. We need to go out there and we need to get a Valanciunas, possibly, or we need to get a Nick Richards from the Hornets, possibly. And I still believe that is not enough. I don't know, but we need a center though.
So when you look at this roster and the way it's constructed right now, let me give you my opinion. I think, and I hate the Lakers.
Right.
I think that the Lakers need someone who can create their own shot. And right now, the only one who can create his own shot is Austin Reeves. Something.
Oh yeah, right. Austin Reeves.
Right.
So D'Angelo Russell can create his own shot. You bring in Dorian Finney, he can't do that.
Right, but he also brings you defense, and that's what we need. We lack in defense. Our defense, we're the bottom of the bottom, bro. Listen, here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with me. I'm not Sage. Sage is LeBron's number 1 hater.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not his number 1 hater. But
well, you're one of them. But here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it real. No. Look, but check it out. I'm gonna keep it real. Yes. At the end of the day, although we let him go, but we added defense, and that's what the Lakers need. Now, with this team constructed, they're not going to go to the finals. They're not going to go to the Western Conference Finals. They're not at all. But by letting Reeves go, first is all, Reeves was on an expiring contract anyway. And to be quite honest with you, if we want to really look at the stats and the statistics, because I got Google in front of me, and I'm pretty sure both of you guys got Google in front of you right now. Russell could have actually opted out the Lakers this past summer. But he couldn't. He had to take that contract because no one was going to offer no one was going to offer Russell a contract. We gave him a contract. He could have opted out that contract. He could have been a potential free agent. He could have went anywhere he wanted to. The Nuggets could have picked him up. The Warriors could have picked him up. Atlanta could have picked him up. Anybody could have picked him up. Nobody picked him up. We picked him up.
Okay, I got a question for D'Angelo and Danny. Okay. All right. So this is just that. When you look up LeBron's plus minus, I think it's negative 114 for the season. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last few years he's had a low defensive rating for the Lakers. Actually, since he's been in the last time he's played great defense was in the bubble. And I don't want to say it's great, but he attempted to play a little bit harder defense in the bubble. And these numbers can be looked up. You know what I'm saying? Like if I learn, I'm learning on this app, I can bring up stuff, but a negative 114 plus minus. And he also is, like I said, his defensive rating is not great. So it's like if he has a negative plus minus and a low defensive rating, then how is this all on D'Angelo Russell? And he's had this for the numbers. Y'all say numbers don't lie. So this has been since he's been in LA, and I put up so many different videos, and I'm sure D'Angelo has seen it where he is just not playing. He's missing the assignments. People are just blowing, and he just points the finger. What is your take first, D'Angelo, on this before we get back to Danny on that?
You know what? I want to hear Danny's take. I'm gonna pass it to Danny first.
Okay. All right. Well, first things off. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, well, the guy's old. Well, this, that." We all know that already. We know he's old. He just turned 40. At the end of the day, LeBron James is not playing defense. He's not playing defense. He'll give you, 10, 12, 15 points. Maybe the other day he had 30, 35 points, 34 points. I'm not too sure, against a subpar team, which is a bottom feeder team. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, you know what? It's D'Lo's fault. It was never D'Lo's fault. It wasn't D'Lo's fault. I'm saying this as a Lakers fan and also as a LeBron fan. It was not D'Lo's fault. I never said it was D'Lo's fault. You got a lot of guys that were saying, oh, it's D'Lo's fault. I hear guys saying, oh, well, why don't you trade Austin Reeves? Oh, it's Hachimura's fault. It's not LeBron's. It was not D'Lo's fault, but at the same time, too, it's not LeBron's fault either at the end of the day. I mean, people can say whatever they want to say. They can say, oh, well, the reason why the Lakers, they suck right now is because of LeBron. No, it's a collective team. LeBron can't score 50 points a night. Anthony Davis can't score 60 points a night. Anthony Davis can't have 60 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists. LeBron can't do it every night. This is a collective. When we talk about the NBA, we talk about teams. We talk about, this is not boxing. This is not Floyd Mayweather versus Ryan Garcia. This is a team effort. So, I mean, if, LeBron, first and off, LeBron shouldn't be having 30 points a night. He shouldn't be playing 40 minutes a night. He shouldn't.
Why not?
Shouldn't have.
Why he shouldn't?
I mean, he shouldn't be playing that. He shouldn't be playing it because at the end of the day, his age, at the end of the day, LeBron slows the tempo down when he's on the floor.
Danny, he built this team. Built this team.
Yes, he did build this team, but at the same time, it's like I tell everybody every single year. At the end of the day, it's not about what you do in the regular season. It's about what you do in April, March, May, and June. That's what it's about. After the All-Star game, is what you produce, what your team produces. So February the 5th, the 6th, that's the trade deadline. Right now, it's like Sage. He posted on his Facebook page, and he's been telling people a lot. Because Sage's team is the Warriors. He's not concerned with the Warriors right now, and in fact, he's not concerned with any NBA team right now because you gotta give a team the opportunity. You gotta give a team the opportunity to see what they're gonna potentially do prior to the trade deadline. You know what I mean?
I
It's
agree
like
with you on that.
it's like, for example, the Warriors took care of business last night. Steph Curry went 8 for 8 against Philly, but Philly is not 100% health wise. And I'm not really concerned about Philly, to be honest with you. But when I look at the Warriors, and I'm like, okay, can the Warriors beat a team like OKC in a 7-game series? Right now, Draymond and Steph Curry got the experience, right? But OKC, they have the girth, they have the size, and they have the bench. So those are the things that I look at.
But before we go back there, let's just go back because I'm pivoting back to like, okay, so I think D'Angelo kind of cracked the code here, and the code is that they needed someone that could create their own shot. And one of the reasons why they can't, that was important what he said, because LeBron goes to the bench, but LeBron holds the ball. He's been doing that since that's the offense. I think it's a 5-out they play. And all these players now have to become spot-up shooters, and they have to, react to him getting to the paint, and they have to stand around. If they want spot-up shooters where they were before, then they kind of don't thrive in the offense. Now, with that being said, they let go of Russell Westbrook because he was the problem. Westbrook got so much hell when he was in LA. And they got and he constructed these teams. He stepped off. They could have had DeMar DeRozan, but they said, let's get Russell, and all LeBron fans, all the Lakers. Yeah, now we got our player now. And then when things didn't pan out the way, when they came and said, well, he's not playing defense, y'all knew he wasn't a defender, but y'all got him. Just like Rui Hachimura, now he's the next scapegoat because now they're saying he's not playing well. It's always going to be something as long as this guy is in the league, and it's been that way since Cleveland, but people can't see it. And I'm D'Angelo, what you think about this? It's been that way since Cleveland. We can put up every trade since Cleveland. He ain't have enough. Shaq, Ruben Gibson, all these people since Miami. Yeah. It was Eric Spoelstra. Almost got Eric Spoelstra fired.
Oh, and I'm glad that you brought him up too, because we could talk about Eric Spoelstra too.
The chat is on. The chat is on. White Glove. I see you. Go ahead and leave your comment in here. If you got a good comment and stuff. We got our man Danny in here and D'Angelo. And D'Angelo a lot calmer than what I thought. Because from the impression on sometimes he be going at people and stuff, and I'm like, man,
no, because you know what I want to let Danny get his roll out. You know what I'm saying, before we shoot that shit down
before the storm.
Well, the thing is, listen. At the end of the day, when I speak facts, and at the end of the day, I speak based off of my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. Like both of you guys, I already know you guys are Jordan fans. I could look in your eyes and your.
I don't know who his fan. Right.
Nah. But you say you're a Michael Jordan fan, and
okay,
the
but we don't know that about D'Angelo. Who his person is. We don't know.
Okay.
What his view is.
Well, right. But what I'm basically trying to say though was that's my expression on D'Lo. Everybody has their own expression. I'm not saying the guy is trash, he's garbage. I'm saying in general, let's go look Sage and D'Angelo. Let's go pull up the facts on the Western Conference Final where Ham was the coach on the Lakers, and let's go pull up the facts last season. What did D'Lo produce on the floor, and why was he benched? Sage, why was D'Lo benched?
I kind of answered that as soon as we started, because there always has to be a scapegoat for LeBron. Every single. Hey, look. Hear me. Let me. Okay, let's go back.
Hear him out.
Let's go back. What was that? Was it last year? Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly was the scapegoat.
Patrick Beverly?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, he was. He ain't lying.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly. Come on, man.
Nice
Patrick
three.
Beverly.
Good three. Go ahead.
Patrick Beverly, because they shipped him. Remember?
Yeah, but Patrick Beverly right now is in the Philippines eating noodles, bro. Come on, man. He's not. The
By
guy's
choice.
non-poet.
By choice.
Cruz, they say, someone said, did you play in the NBA?
Nah, I never played in the NBA, but I mean, I played high school basketball and I played
high school basketball.
I play every now and then. I'm not that good, but yeah.
Yeah, but going back to
that don't mean his opinion ain't valid because he ain't played. Now, Reggie Hill, I want to address you in the chat with that.
That's my uncle, man, trolling.
Okay. I just want to I just want to say this, but it's a lot of people that always bring that up and they say, "Oh, did you play the game?" Man, why basketball players think that because they played the game, the regular old Joe like us don't know the game? I don't understand that for the life of me.
They call me Scottie Pippen, though. They always call me. They're like, "Bro, you look like Scottie Pippen." I don't know, bro.
Okay, so hey, D'Angelo. So someone said that score 30-32 for everybody that's watching. Lakers are up. So someone says you got to be specific. D Cruz, and then addressing as it says, ask what D'Lo's stat line is. That's
you know what? That's let me say that about D'Lo's stat line. To D'Lo's defense, and just like anybody else, his stat line looked like everybody else who ends up on LeBron team. Everybody else, everybody comes to team up with this guy and they get diminished. And that's a testament to him. Like, because LeBron didn't learn how to play without the ball. And that's the first thing that you learn as a player, how to play without the ball. And here he is, 45 years old, ain't figured that out yet. So anytime you team him with someone, this is what happened. Who's his best teammate? Kyrie. Kyrie was his best teammate. Why? Because Kyrie was an alpha and he shot that thing. Yeah. The rest of these dudes, you got Bosh, Kevin Love, Wade, all those dudes took a back seat.
Yeah.
And they lost majority of the time when they did that.
Yeah.
Because he will not come off the ball. And he is 40 years old right now, and he still won't come off the ball. And that is not conducive to winning. It's the same reason why you get Russell Westbrook, who I like Russell Westbrook. He gets a lot of slander, but his style is not conducive to winning, because if you have the ball that much, you will lose no matter who you are. The record shows that everybody with a triple-double loses because you're doing too much.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
But back to LeBron. He can't play without the ball, and that's his downfall.
Yeah. That's true. He holds the ball. Because I think, it's a 5-out basically. He holds the ball, and when you got somebody like D'Angelo Russell that can create their own shot, they got to stand over in the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you playing with like, Steve Kerr or somebody that, but in this situation, you're definitely correct because it's so predictable. They already know what type of offense you're going to run because he can't play off the ball. And immediately when D'Angelo Russell got hurt today or yesterday. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know what type of, I think it's a knee injury. They got to run an MRI or something like that. But immediately when he got to Brooklyn, what did he have? 23, 24-point game, went crazy. And he went crazy in the game. He got hurt. Why? Is because simply because of the fact that now he is able to be himself again. Same thing with Kevin Love. Kevin Love was putting up crazy numbers, right? And then Kevin Love started getting blamed because Kevin Love turned to a spot-up shooter when he went to Cleveland. That's what happened. He turned to a spot-up shooter when he went to Cleveland.
So did Chris Bosh, so's Anthony Davis, and everybody else that played with him. They had to run to the corner.
Yeah, had to run to the corner. Yeah. So what you think about that? What's your reply to what he's saying?
As far as like him playing off the ball, not like him not playing off the ball. I mean, that's how he plays. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean,
It doesn't work.
He's been doing this for years. I mean, at this stage of the game, for him to change his style of play, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I mean, like I said again, going back to D'Lo, it's like, okay, he had 22 points in a season opener with Brooklyn. If he stays with Brooklyn, right? If he stays with Brooklyn, first thing is all, Brooklyn is not going to even make the playoffs. That's first thing is all. That's the starters. So if he gets traded to a team like the Nuggets, or he gets traded to a team, let's say hypothetically speaking, the Nuggets right now, the Denver Nuggets right now are in the market for something good. The Nuggets right now in the market for something fishy. They trying to fish right now. They trying to look for something juicy because, they got, Cartavius Pope and, Bruce Brown, and, Gordon is a little banged up this season. So they're looking for something good. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, D'Angelo Russell goes to Denver Nuggets. Do you think?
I'm hearing Zach LaVine, but go ahead.
Right. And I wouldn't do that if I was the Denver Nuggets. But I want to know from the audience, and I want to know from both of you guys, what kind of numbers is D'Lo gonna produce? Let's say if he was to get traded to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, because the Denver Nuggets are going to the playoffs, right? You would think the Denver Nuggets are going to playoffs, despite with all the issues that they got. Is D'Lo going to put up the numbers that he's putting up in Brooklyn? Will he put up 20 plus?
No, he won't.
Will he put up 20 plus in Denver in the playoffs? I'm not talking about regular season. I'm talking about playoff D'Lo. Will he put up 20 plus a game?
He won't need to. Series? He won't need to. He won't need to do that, right?
That. But I'm saying in general, what I'm basically trying to get down to is, again, like I said, I don't care about what D'Lo does during the regular season. I care about what he's gonna do during April, March, May, and June. That's what counts. It don't matter the regular season. It don't matter about the MVP. It matters about the Larry O'Brien Trophy. What are you gonna do in the playoffs against 7-game series? I don't think D'Lo is gonna do that. What he's doing in the exhibition game in these games, I don't think he'll do that in the playoffs. Why? Because it showed. It showed in the Lakers he could have shined. My thing is this to the audience, right? At the end of the day, and both of you guys, if D'Lo was showing up when Darvin Ham was there for 2 seasons, they would have never let D'Lo go. They would have never let him go. It's, for example, why they let D'Lo go, but they haven't. Why they not shopping Austin Reeves?
They was trying to. They was talking about that before.
Wait.
They was talking, but he's saving the Lakers. Let me stop you right there. Hold on, let me stop you right here. I got a stat line for you.
Austin Reeves is off the table.
He been in the trade rumors too. LeBron don't care about him. LeBron don't care about Austin Reeves.
It's not about It's not about
nobody on that team that LeBron would not sacrifice. Come on.
Jeannie Buss is not going to get rid of Austin Reeves, bro.
Jeannie Buss ain't running that team. You already heard Dwight Howard when he went live yesterday. Dwight Howard said Lee GM is making horrible trades. They just doing anything. They let Lee GM run the team. So Dwight Howard lying? Is Dwight Howard lying?
Bro, is this the same guy that's begging Jeannie Buss for a job?
Huh?
Is this the same guy that was begging Jeannie Buss for a job?
That don't mean anything that he ain't telling the truth. 2 things can be true at one time.
Okay, Sage. The Lakers could have got Murray from Atlanta before he went to the Pelicans. They wanted Austin Reeves. They said no deal. No deal. They wanted 2 first-round picks in Austin Reeves. They said no deal.
Says, D. Cruz, did you buy a Bron? You bought Bron an Xmas kit?
I did last year.
Hey. Well, okay, check it out though. Now, wait a minute. Here go the stat line. LeBron was 0 from 10 from 3-point line versus the Nuggets in the 2023. Hold on. Oh yeah,
I'm not talking about LeBron.
It matter. Okay.
Talking about Rose.
Yes, it does.
Why we can't talk about? Why we can't talk about D'Lo?
He shot 23%. 23 from the 3-point line and missed 19 3-pointers in the finals. and we didn't hear anything about
You see,
LeBron. We heard all about D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo. See what I'm
So
talking about?
is it
We're
D'Angelo
talking about
Russell so
D-Lo.
long, or was it LeBron for jacking up these threes?
Okay,
and
wait a
missing
minute.
them?
Who had better production, D'Lo or LeBron James in 2 seasons
What was his
when they
plus
played
minus? His plus minus was better. His plus minus was better.
He got benched.
LeBron has a negative 114 plus minus.
He got benched.
LeBron, because someone got to take the blame. Do you remember Kwame Brown called out LeBron James?
I don't remember none of that stuff.
And missed it, right? He said he don't have a mid-range, a little go-to move versus the Denver Nuggets. And next thing you know, what we see, Jamal Murray came down and hit him with the bang, and it was over with.
Sage, we getting off topic.
No, we not. We just talking facts. We not
D'Angelo, see that vein right here. D'Angelo, and Sage said D'Lo. It said D'Lo. But anyway, give me one thing. So basically, going back to Austin Reeves, if Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss would have had agreed to trade and put Austin Reeves a part of that package in Atlanta Hawks, the Lakers would have had Murray. But they said no deal.
And who?
And the Lakers, Atlanta Hawks wanted Austin Reeves. And the Lakers said no. We're not giving Austin Reeves and 2 first-round picks. They said no. Because the Lakers got 3 first-round picks right now. That they could do anything they want to do with it. Austin Reeves was a part of the trade. They said no, we're not doing a deal. Another one right now. What's his name? Danny Ainge from Utah right now. Danny Ainge wants Austin Reeves in the package. Who the Lakers want right now? They want Walker Kessler. You know who the
Jesus Christ if they can get him.
Okay, you know who Utah want right now? They want Austin Reeves, and the Lakers are not willing to give him up for Walker Kessler. They don't want to give him up. They said no. Danny Ainge said, I want Austin Reeves. They say no.
But even though the Lakers need Kessler, they can't afford to give up Austin Reeves.
That's why I'm saying they're not going to. Austin Reeves right now is the hottest commodity in the NBA right now. He's one of the biggest trade assets in the NBA right now. He's super hot. He's hot like fish grease right now.
So, but you it's smart on the Lakers not to make that trade, because
right.
If they do, then now we down to nobody who can create their own shot.
Right, but I'm saying though, the Lakers are not. I'm agreeing with you. They're not going to give up Austin Reeves. They're not going to give him up. They're not. Now, Rui Hachimura, I don't know. Maybe they might shop him around. I'm hearing his name. I don't know.
But are you trying to say that I have a question, and I just need to get clear understanding. In the last 3 games, Austin Reeves, 35 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, 26 points, 16 assists, 6 rebounds, 26 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. So, speaking of, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who else did Michael have on his team? Scotty wasn't putting up them kind of numbers, getting triple doubles like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude can come in, and you got Anthony Davis, who's also in the MVP conversations. So imagine you calling yourself the greatest player in the world, and you got Scottie Pippen in the MVP conversations, and you got another person that's dropping 35, 26, but then you saying, you don't got enough help. Then you got Hachimura that can give you, at least 15 or 14 points a game. Like, that's how much more help do you need?
Is it consistent every night with Hachimura?
Huh? Hachimura has had his best. Hold on, let me ask you an answer. This has been actually one of his best seasons with the Lakers. He's averaging about, I think, 12 points a game. It's not like he don't need to average anymore. He don't need to because.
Okay. Look. Okay. So, for example,
everybody's always not doing enough.
Okay.
Everybody's always not doing enough.
Well. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, Sage. Okay. Atlanta Hawks. I looked at the box score. Right. The Atlanta Hawks had 6 players that were in double digits. I'm gonna say it again. The Atlanta Hawks had the Cleveland Cavaliers had 6 players that were in double digits when they smoked. Well, they didn't really smoke them, but they beat them by like 20 points. What was it, like 18? The Lakers, they
That's
beat
an
them by like
exception.
18.
That's an exception because the Lakers have had that too. Because if you before they traded D'Angelo Russell, that was a 4th person that could put up 17 points a game.
Who?
So you had D'Angelo Russell, you have Austin Reeves, you have Anthony Davis, who's in MVP talks, LeBron himself, and then Hachimura.
Again, Hachimura is not putting up. Okay, for example, right?
Double-digit points don't mean 20. He double-digit 12, 13. That's
I know,
double-digit
but here's
points.
the thing. But here's the thing, though. The Cavs, they do that against every team in the NBA.
That's an exception. How many teams have been able to do that? That's just an exception. How many teams can you name that can just do that? The Lakers have been doing that for the last 3 seasons. They had Russell Westbrook that was doing it.
Yeah, but me personally, Russell Westbrook, that, LeBron made that call. It didn't work out. He knows it didn't work out. He screwed up on that one. It was what it was. But like I said again, at the end of the day, Hachimura is a great player. Before he came to the Lakers, I didn't even know who Hachimura was. I know he played for the Wizards, but I didn't know who the guy was.
It was a lottery pick.
Huh?
He was a lottery pick.
Yeah, he was a lottery pick, but at the same time, I mean, was he really better than Kyle Kuzma?
Who?
Rui Hachimura. Is he better than Kyle Kuzma?
I mean, listen, you guys made that decision. What was the other guy? You guys got rid of some all-star caliber people like Julius Randle. You guys got rid of Pope.
Yeah, but that was
and then you wanted Pope back. You wanted Pope back. Pope went over to Denver Nuggets and won the championship. Yeah. And what was the guy, D'Angelo, that killed the Warriors in the 4th quarter of the was it the West? Was it the before they went to the Western Conference Finals? Lonnie Walker? You remember?
Yeah, Lonnie Walker III.
Yeah, they had him too. So it's like he was. I know they didn't sign. They also had Malik Monk. They had people that can create their own shot. So it's like, what's the excuse?
At the end of the day, like I said again, when it's all said and done, contracts and negotiating contracts. I mean, you guys, I know you guys are going to say, oh, well, LeBron made those calls and he said, get this guy off the team, bring this guy on the team, get this guy off the team. I mean, it is what it is. But when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, like I said, man, it's all about winning championships. And every year, I think you got to go out there as an organization and you got to try to get the best assets that you can to compete for a championship. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. It's like, for example, Sage said, oh, well, Moses Moody. That's all Sage said. Moses Moody. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, I still believe that the Warriors, they have room to make adjustments to compete for the finals, to compete for a champ. I would love to see Curry win another championship. I would love to see him win a 5th championship.
At LeBron's expense?
Yes, I would love to. No, I'm talking about if he wins it before LeBron, it is what it is. But I would love to see him. But here's the thing, though. The Warriors organization, for some apparent reason, they love playing small basketball.
They do.
So, I mean, that's something that they love to do.
It works for them.
Right. Well, it works for them and it doesn't work for them. Because we look at the regular season, but now postseason comes, and then you got to go up against a Jokic, a Joker, and you got to go up against, Vujicic and all these guys. So it really doesn't work because Draymond Green can't really defend these guys.
They got a better shot than the Lakers. Nah, don't shrug shoulders. They got a better shot than the Lakers, champ.
Well, we're gonna basically see what happens. I'll be able to say yes or no after February the 5th. To be honest with you,
you can say no now because you don't have any assets to give up to make your team better.
We got 3 first-round picks.
You're not giving those up. Under no circumstance will the Lakers organization trade those first-round picks at this point with LeBron You know what I'm saying? Where he is in his career,
Let me
and then they got the savior Bronny in the G League. Not happening.
listen. Let me tell you
He's the
something, bro.
savior, Bronny. The savior, Bronny.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Once LeBron is off that team, once he retires in a year, 2 years, whatever it is, Anthony Davis is gone too. Anthony Davis is he's gonna pack his bag and leave too. So the Lakers are gonna have so much cap to move and play around with. It's not gonna be funny.
Hey, Danny, nobody will want a 35-year-old Anthony Davis who breaks his fingernail and not play.
Hey, tell that to Sage, man.
His value, Anthony Davis' value ain't gonna be what you think it is two
I got a
years from
question for
now.
you. I got a question for you. What if you were the Lakers organization, would you listen to conversations in regards of Anthony Davis trade talks? Just listen to them. Would you listen to them?
Hell yeah, I would.
I would too.
Hell yeah, like because he doesn't. Hey, he lacks availability. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get from up under that contract and get him up out of here, I would, because if I was the general manager of the Lakers, I would have a meeting with LeBron James tonight, and I would tell him, "Hey, look, champ, uh, it's a new sheriff in town. We no longer interested in doing things your way. From this point on, we're gonna do things what's in the best interest of the Lakers organization. We're not finna keep pacifying you because we gave you 6 years and this shit didn't work."
I agree. But you know what? I agree with you, D'Angelo. I agree with you with the Anthony Davis. I agree that if I was the Lakers and if I was Rob Pelinka, I would listen. I would listen to see what's out there for Anthony Davis. I don't know about Sage, but I would listen, just to listen, to see what's out there. See what I can get in return.
Well, Mick Swagger says here, speaking, I guess he's addressing D'Angelo. He says Lakers got 1 first-round pick or something like that. Then he says Lakers gonna trade for Fox. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
No.
He said that we are tripping. AD has been balling lately.
But AD is always balling. The fact that AD is balling lately means nothing. It only matters when it's time. And when it's time, he gonna be on the bench in a suit.
Bro, the other day, Sage, and I know you've seen this, D'Angelo. I definitely know you've seen this, Sage, the other day. I think he was playing a team. The Lakers were playing a team, and someone ran into him. I'm not talking about an NFL like hit. I'm talking about like a bump, and his arm. Something happened with his arm that he had to go to the locker room or something like that, man. And I'm like, bro, it's not even like 5 minutes into the game. This is unbelievable.
In fairness, though, he has been a little bit more available than he has been the last 2 seasons. In fairness,
right?
Pat,
you're right about that.
He do stay on the ground because he stay on the ground crying for fouls and everything because LeBron told him how to flop, and there you go.
Nah. Listen, bro. The guy, Anthony Davis. You know what I would like to see Anthony Davis go play? I would like to see Anthony Davis go to OKC and play with SGA.
And mess up the chemistry they got going over there? Man, please.
Listen, D'Angelo, they got so many picks over there, man.
Yeah, they do, but he's a
the Knicks.
Anthony Davis will stunt the growth of the OKC roster. You cannot do that. SGA is if you, I know y'all may not be big. I play fantasy sports, all sports, fantasy, baseball, basketball, football, all that. SGA is the #1 fantasy player in the world. Him and Jokic.
You don't. I got Jokic on my team.
I got both of them.
Wow.
And you do not bring in Anthony Davis to mess with that boy. No.
Or the Knicks. The Knicks got the assets.
They got Cat already. You can't do it.
Cat has been working over there. I mean,
Cat might be MVP.
Hey, or the Warriors.
Sage.
If I was the Lakers, I'll take what's his name? That power forward? What's that young bull over there? That the Warriors don't want to give him a contract. They don't want to give him a
Jonathan Kuminga.
I'll take Kuminga. I'll take Prajinsky.
You talking about if you're the Lakers, taking Kuminga?
Yes, and Prajinsky
he can't.
And I'll take
He's gonna
Moses.
be real frustrated. Kuminga's not a real good 3-point shooter, so now you're gonna turn him into a spot up 3-point shooter, and so he can just
or a couple of picks with that or whatever. Listen, man. I'll be honest.
What would he offer the Lakers? Let me ask you this: what would he offer the Lakers? Kuminga,
well, first off, the Lakers will want picks. They will want they'll probably get a couple of second rounders, or maybe 2 second rounders, maybe 1 first and 2 players, possibly for Anthony Davis, possibly.
But what is he going to do on the Lakers?
Who?
Kuminga.
Oh, they starting from scratch. The Lakers are starting from scratch because
you're talking about a team with no LeBron.
No. I'm talking about. Okay, right now for Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, it's either you go all in, or you wait until LeBron is gone and Anthony Davis is gone. It's either you try to get your team the best that they can be so that you go to the finals, or you just start, hey, look, we can offer you this, we can offer you this, we can offer you this. It's either you go all in or you go home, or you just, whatever, it is what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I'm the Lakers right now, I'm going all in.
For what?
For what?
For what? For a 40-year-old?
Bro, listen, right now, the Lakers could offer Gabe Vincent and 2 second-round picks.
Klay Thompson didn't even want to come. Paul George didn't want to come.
Oh, no, but we ain't talking about Paul George, man. We talking about Vujicic from the Washington Wizards. I'm not even saying his name right.
But LeBron only want to play with seasoned veterans. He only want to play with seasoned veterans.
I'm just saying in general, I don't think the trade is gonna happen. Because if the trade was gonna happen, it would have happened a long time ago. I don't think it's gonna happen. Because Vujicic don't like LeBron. He don't like LeBron.
He said the Lakers would want a valuable player back if they traded AD, not
listen.
picks. And get into a little funny story about this whole situation. So D'Angelo, earlier I was on Instagram on my page over there, and I got it connected to this, learn how to do it. So I made this post, and Stephon Marbury come in, and he like, LeBron got low basketball IQ. He came on my page trolling them today. I posted it on Facebook, but you tell that bum. I said I got no respect for him because he didn't win no championships in the New York Knicks, and I was counting on him because I wore his sneakers. I wore his sneakers, them Starberries. I wore them in New York when I used to play on my high school basketball team. I wore them. So
they were like 20. They were like 20. They were like $25 Starberries.
Hey, Marbury a Hall of Famer, man.
Listen.
Thank you.
Marbury ain't no scrub.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Listen, he ain't no scrub, but he was supposed to win a championship for the New York Knicks, my hometown. He was supposed to win it for us.
He might would have. He might would have if it wasn't for Larry Brown.
Thank you. He a Hall of Famer. He should be in the Hall of Fame, and I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of players that ain't in the Hall of Fame that's could be Hall of Famers.
Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So it's like they always throw that up. Like, man, he ain't in the Hall of Fame. He was an All-Star. He was a baller, man. But he out of it now because he be speaking up. You know what I'm saying? And saying things that go against the code. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he said it on one of his posts last week that he said, on his interview, a podcast interview, he said, man, they don't like him no more, all because he said he felt like Steph Curry should have been the MVP in the and he was like, LeBron wouldn't even shake his hand. He tried to shake LeBron's hand, and LeBron kept walking.
Oh, you pissed the king off his own.
Yeah, he did, yeah. And he said Draymond had to, like, you know what I'm saying, roll with him too. So he tried to speak to Draymond, and then Draymond looked at him like he ain't know him and kept walking. So
hey, clutch sports for you.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor and get Pat Riley on the phone and let Pat Riley know to get this purple pink hair braided dude out of the 305, please?
Are you
Just,
talking about Jimmy Butler?
yeah, let's just get him out of there. Get him
Oh,
out.
he gone. He gone, bro. He
Get him
gone.
out.
Yo,
Get him out.
He out.
Get him out.
I don't want
He
him.
gone.
I don't want Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I heard the Warriors are looking at Zion, they looking at Levine, and they looking at Butler. They looking at those three players right now.
Zion don't fit the Warriors. He can't shoot. They're gonna play small. They're gonna play small ball till Jesus come back. So that's just gonna be the way the Warriors play.
And they'll have to give up a lot to the Bulls to get Zach LaVine. And they'll have to give up.
You know what? I'm scared about them injuries, man. Them injuries.
For Zach
LaVine, first is off. Zach LaVine has a major contract. So whatever team that acquires him in the trade deadline, and they're going to have to pick up that contract. And I don't know if there's a lot of NBA teams out there that's going to want to do that. Possibly, who knows what happens. I heard Sacramento. I heard the Warriors. I heard Miami. I heard the Lakers. He has a massive contract. It's not so much about his injury. It's about the contract. The contract is enormous.
But his contract is tradable, though. His contract is tradable.
It's tradable, but it's massive.
Yeah, he signed a max deal. But the Bulls will, if they dead set on getting rid of Zach, they'll eat some of it. Which I'm not so sure that they dead set on getting rid of Zach.
Yeah, I'm with you. They not because if they get rid of Zach, then it's like
no reason to come to the game.
No reason to come to the game because DeMar DeRozan gone. It's like, well, where we going, man? Where we going if we get rid of Zach?
Well, they're giving up. They want to, from what I'm hearing, this is from what I'm hearing even from last year, October, November, December, September, August. The Bulls got Zach LaVine and what's that dude, the center? The Vooch kid?
Vucevic. Yeah, Vooch.
Yeah, Vooch. They got both of them right now on the trading block. Like they're willing to trade with any team for both of those players because they want to rebuild. The Chicago Bulls want to rebuild.
I don't know what the Bulls want to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been confused with the Bulls. I just think they want to sell tickets and get people in the arena. That's all. I don't think they.
Hey, Vooch be gone before Zach because his contract is more trade friendly.
Yeah,
and he's having a monster year.
Yeah, he is.
He's having a monster year. He's a damn near triple double every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He is.
Hey, the Warriors could use Vooch.
They could.
As a center.
He kind of give that Bogut vibe too, but I don't know if they're gonna play him. No, you know what I'm saying?
If the Warriors get Vooch, my fault for cutting you off. If the Warriors get Vooch and they get another player, it's over. They're going to the finals. I already said it already. If they get Vooch and another player, it's over.
No, they just need. I don't know. Man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
If they get a center, I'm talking about Vooch he got a big body on him. He like Joker. One of them big sloppy. I'm gonna throw my weight on you. 325 pounds. I'm gonna throw it on you. If they get him and they go out there and get a Butler, or they go out there and get a Brandon Ingram, it's over. Or they go out there and get somebody with Vooch, it's over. It's over.
Hey, Sage, I don't know if you agree with that, but man, if Golden State get Vooch, you can kiss the baby.
That's what I'm saying. You can kiss it.
I don't want to get my hopes up on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get my hopes up for it. Though.
I already said it. Yeah. I was at the barbershop the other day, and I was talking to one of my homeboys, Jova, and I was telling him, if they get Vooch, and they get another player, it's over. They're going to the finals. That's what they need.
And they were. Hey, Sage, what's how much money is Kuminga making right now? You know?
I don't know offhand. I know
I think it's 16 million or something like that.
With his contract, because he's trying to go for a max. Wasn't he trying to get 200 mil?
Yeah, he's trying to get 2.
Of course. The reason I say that, the reason I'm saying that is because you know, them contracts got to match up, and I'm thinking Kaminga in a first rounder. You know what I'm saying? They might could get Vooch.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
And
Let's
throw in
see.
Peyton in there too, maybe.
Who?
Peyton, Gary Payton,
No, they got
Junior
to
the
keep Gary
second.
Payton. They got to keep him. They
It
need
seemed
that
like they've been.
contention.
I heard they've been shopping them though.
Oh,
They
they have
have,
been.
they have
Yeah,
been,
Really?
they have
yeah,
been.
they've been
What
shopping
y'all think?
GP.
What you think about the Dennis Schroeder? I like how Dennis Schroeder played with them, though. Actually,
I like what
That
Dennis Schroeder play everywhere he go.
yeah, I like that. He ain't been
He's
like
he's
right.
a he's a pro. He's a
He's
pro.
right, exactly. And hey, the Lakers had him too, but I think he
the
screwed
Lakers,
them. Yeah, he
the
screwed.
Lakers had him. But let me tell you, son, you had said this 2 weeks ago, I think, Sage, on your platform on Facebook. Someone was mentioning something about Dennis Schroeder, and you were like, bro, the Warriors are not stupid. They went and acquired Dennis Schroeder because they could potentially use him as an asset to trade him.
They could, but I don't think that because Curry needs reps, right? And so they also need a point guard that can actually come into the game like they had Dante DiVincenzo and actually can create a shot. And Dennis Schroeder can actually create his shot. And he's also a solid point guard. He's a good passer. You know, he can get into the lane. And I've seen that in some games where he's not just sitting around waiting to shoot a 3-point shot. He attacking the paint. And he's making layups and stuff. So I actually like Dennis Schroeder on that team, and he was having a great season, before he actually, got traded to the Golden State Warriors. So I like that addition.
Sage,
Yeah.
if they acquire your boy,
So let me ask you,
lights
who you
out.
guys predict winning the championship this year?
Man. So let me go first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say I don't know, but let me
Okay.
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Man, I was telling you earlier, Sage, coming into this season, man, I would have bet the house that the 76ers was gonna win the championship.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I would have bet the house. But
Yeah.
the way this dude,
Yeah,
Embiid and Paul
Yeah.
George and them doing, bro,
that's true.
man, that has made me bitter
Yeah,
to the
that's true.
NBA. I
That's true.
kind of almost,
Yeah,
I don't want to hate on nobody getting their bread,
Yeah.
but I kind of wanted to. I really wish it would be like the NFL, man, and these dudes' contract ain't guaranteed, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is kind of wild. These dudes sitting out every other. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And Paul George got the hypostatic knee right away, and he did it again like a couple days later. And they because you got him, Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid on the team. I'm like, oh, that's championship. And don't they? What's the other guy? Oh man, I can't think his name. The Warriors had him on the team. With the O. What's his name with the O? Kelly Oubre.
Kelly
They had him on the
Kelly
team.
Oubre.
Yeah, they got a whole squad over there. I'm
Oubre.
like, I thought for
Yeah.
sure I was putting my money on them. I'm like, oh, they about to win this championship. And like he said, they crashed. So it's, I want to say OKC, maybe could possibly win the championship, but we haven't seen the trade deadline. And I think it's, you know what? Honestly, I think it's going to be some predictability in this. I think that some kind of way the NBA is going to try to find a way, not necessarily to put LeBron in the finals, but to push them maybe to the Western Conference, the second round, because of the fact this could be his last hurrah. I don't know what's going to happen next season. I know he's got 2 years, so we may see the Denver versus the Lakers or something again. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's gonna be hard on who's gonna win the championship this year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And then they got the in-season tournament. Like, what's your thoughts on that? You like this in-season tournament? I don't like it.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it because and let me tell you why I hate it. I don't want another reason for a championship. Now, I feel like their intent, I like the intent. The intent was to try to have them play serious for something.
Yeah.
I like the intent because they give them something to play for, but I just don't like they celebrated like it's a championship, man. Get that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
get that out of here, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
was at the game and they was going crazy like it was a chip.
they hosting trophies, bro.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. Honestly, to tell you the truth, bro, we'll never have another David Stern. David Stern wouldn't tolerate none of this stuff that's going on. He was one of the first dudes that was like, nah, y'all not going to be wearing clothes like Allen Iverson. Y'all got to dress professionally. He stopped that. He stopped it. And David Stern, there was a lot of things that David Stern didn't tolerate. Adam Silver is probably like the worst commissioner out there, man, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's why people want to sit up here and talk about, oh, well, LeBron screwed up the ratings. Steph Curry destroyed, Steph Curry shooting 3-pointers from the toilet seat.
Yeah.
No, bro, it had nothing to do with Steph Curry. It had nothing to do with LeBron. Bro, this whole All-Star game, I don't even want to watch the All-Star game no more. I don't know how you guys feel. The All-Star game is trash, bro.
I haven't watched one in years, man. And
it's garbage, bro. It's garbage. Honestly, bro, even with the slam dunk contest, if I was Adam Silver, and I was selling this to Sage last year, if I was Adam Silver, I would try to find out who are the best slam dunk advocates in the United States or worldwide and bring them over to the NBA and compete for that. If Ja Morant don't want to play, I mean, he doesn't want to participate, and all these other guys don't want to participate, why don't you give other people opportunities to participate? And
I agree.
And as far as I think Adam Silver needs to go back to the East versus the West. This whole thing about the world and Puerto Rico and the Philippines versus Dominican Republic and Jamaica, like that gotta stop, man. That's trash. That gotta stop.
Yeah, that's
East versus trash. West. That's it.
Hey, Danny, what do you think about I don't know if it was a couple weeks ago on KG and Paul Pierce's platform. KG said he got a solution for that. Make them dudes play ones for $1 million at the All-Star break.
Listen, here's the thing, bro. Adam Silver needs people like Kevin Garnett. He needs people like Magic Johnson to come in. He needs people like, Scottie Pippen, Charles Barkley. He needs people with creative minds to come in and be like, look, man, like, we need to spice this up, man. We got to get the ratings back. NFL, their ratings are high. Bro, sooner or later, WNBA is going to have better ratings they have better ratings right now as we speak.
Oh, because of Caitlin Clark.
It's going to be unbelievable, bro. He needs someone to come in and help him out. He needs someone to give him this creative idea. Like, we got to spark this up, man. Because what's going to happen when Steph Curry's out of the league, Kevin Durant, and LeBron? What's going to happen? Who's going to take the NBA under their wing? Who's going to
Bronny?
Who?
Bronny. They set it up for Bronny right now. Bronny has the #1 selling jersey in the NBA.
Bro, that don't matter, bro. That don't matter.
No,
bro.
It does matter because it's like we living in a different age right now. We live in a social media age, right? And it's about popularity. When I was at the game week before last or whatever, the cup won a 1v1 for $1 million. Someone said 1v1 for $1 million. When I was at the game, they got the social media section. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking on it because I do social, he do social media, and if you make it, you make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got the PlayStation section, you got all this going on, man, and it's kind of like popularity. You know what I'm saying is a thing. So it's like if they got a player that's real popular, and he's selling jerseys like that for the organization. Gilbert Arenas talked about this on his podcast. It's like, okay, we making our money off of him. Why not promote him? Because he's LeBron's son. Now, is he going to live up to those expectations? I really don't know. But I think that's really where they're going to go. They're going to try to get there. Bryce is on his way to the league. Bryce
is going to be way better than Bronny, buddy.
Well, we don't know. We don't know.
But let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Bronny's taking steroids. I don't know if he's on that Balco.
He's taking some Balco.
I don't know what he's on, bro.
Marcino
I don't know. This guy was like scoring 2 points, 4 points, 6 assists, and now he's 20 points a game and all. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know.
He drove to the paint, and there was a guy. And this was what Carcino was talking about, and he bumped him. And I'll kid you not, the dude flew back, and I'm like, wait a minute. And he getting like, I'm not saying you can't, but come on now, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, he knocking people down. You know what I'm saying?
Bronny got to be at least 185, 190, maybe 6'3". He's not 265, 250 like his
He's
father.
knocking people down now. So that's why I said they prepping him so that he could take the reign when LeBron come out. That's what they're gonna do. Now I think this experiment might fail, but that's where we're going with this. You know what I'm saying? I got a question. Now this is trending. So Angel Reese deletes her Instagram today because she, you know what I'm saying, didn't like the judgment she was getting or what she was getting from the outfit that she had on. Now, but here's the thing: why is she saying that she doesn't want to be, you know, sexualized, over sexualized and everything, but she's wearing these type of outfits and everything like that? You know, that's trending right now. And you know, Charleston White had said some comments, you know, the other day on the Jeff T podcast. Do you think that she's in this for the love of the, like, what's your whole take on this whole Angel Reese situation?
Bro, so my fault. Go ahead, bro.
So I did a video on my channel on that today on
Okay.
Angel Reese. So y'all go check that out. Now, I think that you cannot have a press conference and you're almost in tears and you say, I don't want to be, I've been sexualized. And then you come out and you modeling in bikinis, you got them video and you walking in a parking garage with a thong on. With cheeks out and things like that. Now, I understand that the WNBA salary, her WNBA salary is only $74,000 a month,
right?
And she probably make that in 2 days,
right?
If not more, outside of basketball.
Okay.
But basketball is your bread and butter, And if you don't want to be perceived that way, maybe you should, you know what I'm saying, consider not doing those things. Right. I would like for her to focus more on basketball. I don't know if her head is all the way on that, because she need to be in the gym. She need to be practicing a jump shot because she can't shoot. The only thing she could do is rebound her own miss shot.
Own miss shots, right?
Like she has no skill set whatsoever, so she needs to get in the gym and perfect her craft.
Right, exactly.
That's my take on it. And she's young. I'll give her a brief grace because I'm not one. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, she's young. What were you doing when you were 22?" I don't like that. I don't like that excuse because these kids are media trained from the time they're 16 years old. They have celebrity status. They know how to conduct themselves more than the average 22-year-old. And we sometimes give them a soft bed to land on when they should be landing on the fucking rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your take, Danny?
Thank God for OnlyFans. You want to know why, Sage? I'm gonna keep it real with you, Sage and D'Angelo. What happened with Liz Cabbage from with Liz Cabbage from Australia?
Cambridge,
which was one of the best centers. I think she honestly, to tell you the truth, I think she was better. She was better than Brittany Griner. Bro, Liz Cabbage she's not even in the WNBA no more. She's making more money on OnlyFans than she was ever making in the WNBA. And she said this. This is on YouTube. She's making more money. She's getting more exposure. She's getting Gucci, Louis Vuitton. She's walking on runways. She's going to New York and fashion shows, Paris, all over. She's flying the whole world.
Yeah.
They're putting her on private jets. She's made more money. She's made more money on OnlyFans than she's ever made in the WNBA. So when you look at this young lady that we're talking about, it's gonna be the same thing, bro. The same thing. Let me tell you something. These people, these PR people are gonna come to her, and these people will probably offer her the bag. And she's probably gonna take the bag. She's gonna do that at WNBA, but she's gonna bro, listen, bro. OnlyFans is it's like you got these OnlyFans girls that are making more money than an average NBA player, bro.
Yeah.
So sky's the limit, bro, with that. I mean, and here's the thing. Reese, she's a beautiful girl. She's young. I mean, a lot of guys, rappers, they think that she's attractive. So I mean, bro, to be honest with you, sky's the limit, bro. I mean, I don't know. If I was her, I'll go and get the bag, man.
But you know what? He said something like she was saying that what she was saying. But I noticed that she knows how to manipulate the media, because when Caitlin Clark was busting her, boom, you know what I'm saying, shooting threes, and all of a sudden it was like, I'm not saying racism don't exist, but it was like, oh, well, they sexualizing me, and then the racism. It's like, wait a minute, huh? It's like, wait a minute. We asked you, why is Caitlin Clark busting, killing you on the court the way she doing, knocking these jump shots down, and she turned it into that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wait a minute. But then she contradicted herself, because she went on Wild 'N Out, and she was like, looking like, like she really wasn't. I'm not saying she wasn't appropriate, but it was like you got on what you got on after you just got done saying that. And it's like, is she really in it for basketball? And so if that's what she want to do, then that's what she want to do. Use, make your money or whatever. But, deleting your Instagram, blaming the media, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you talk, like, when she brings up Caitlin Clark, it's always her fans, racism, it's this, that, and the third. But it's not, she don't really look at the fact, like, okay, like he said, she need to work on her jump shot. She need to get in the, work on her post moves and stuff like that. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? She ain't like Asia Wilson. You got Juju Watkins that's coming in, that's about to be soon, taking over. You know what I'm saying? At least I think, but I agree.
Sage, let me tell you something. That girl, if she leaves basketball today, she's gonna have contracts waiting for music, fashion.
Yeah.
That girl never has to play another basketball game ever.
Yeah, it's the same with Tia Cooper.
Yeah, Tia Cooper. Yeah. But like D'Angelo said, you're a basketball player, and the fans buy your tickets, and so it's like, what effort you gonna give us?
That's true. Yeah, that's
true. Know what I'm saying? What effort you gonna give us? We buying your tickets, because Caitlin Clark, like I said, I didn't really know a lot about Caitlin Clark, and so one day, this was before like she made the NBA. In the off season, I was watching her workouts, and I was like, who is this girl? You know what I'm saying? Like 100 free throws, like 3-point shots, putting them up, running around, and and it was like, it was an intense workout. And I was like, oh, she putting in the work. And so when she started like blooming in her game, and people were saying different things, I was like, y'all didn't see when she was really working in the gym over there. I'm like, she was putting in work, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, people, like to turn situations around, because it's the media, that's really crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but she deleted her whole Instagram, and I'm sure she's going to jump back on, because she seems like she needs that attention.
Oh, she definitely needs that attention.
She needs the attention.
and she'll be back on soon, because by deactivating her social media, she turned the bag off.
She turned the bag off. That was just like this. Yeah, you're right. That's right. She turned that bag off. It'll be back on tomorrow. She probably was just sitting there, trying to calm the storm down a little bit. I'm gonna ask you this. I know we talked about the in-season tournament. What do you think about the play-in tournament? Because there's two different tournaments. There's a play-in tournament that happens and I hate it, at the end of the season, where teams that aren't even in playoff position having a fake or alleged opportunity to make the playoffs. And you could potentially have someone like, supposedly, like David Stern said, maybe the Kings or the Blazers may end up playing the Lakers or something like that. Like, do you like this play-in tournament?
I don't.
You don't like that either.
Nah, me
I,
neither, man.
I don't. And hey, man, bro, they just figuring out a way to give out more participation trophies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
hey, coming up, we wasn't no. You got to win. It wasn't no participation trophies. So they just figuring out, continuously figuring out a way to add more people. Like, you got people in the playoffs won 30 games. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. True.
Go fishing with that.
Yeah. But that saved the Lakers actually.
They the play-in champs. They the play-in champs.
Play-in champs. So it's like, I think all these different ideas they coming up with, and then what's crazy too is Gilbert Arenas was talking about this, and I'm glad even him being an affluent person said, man, when you get ready to watch these games, now they got it on. You got to go buy. Like, this is okay. So for me to watch, I got League Pass, but I can't watch. The Lakers are my local team because we don't have a team. I can't watch them. I have to order Sports Spectrum. So I got to play for League Pass and Sports Spectrum just to watch the Lakers play because they block it out on League Pass, so I can't see it. So that's $18 some dollars a month over there, then another $18 on this app just to watch the game. And it seemed like that that's something else that's killing the whole vibe of the NBA, that they putting them on Peacock soon, or like Amazon. Like, what? Come on, man.
Hey, man. Listen, man. I don't know if you guys heard about it, and this is off subject, but the WWE, they're airing on Netflix on Monday moving forward, bro.
WWE
is gonna start. So they used to have a big contract with USA Network for years.
Okay.
And now they're gonna start airing it Monday Night Raw, a 3-hour show on Netflix. That's big, bro. That's super big, bro. You see, the NBA, bro, I don't know what they got going on, man. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, that would be the perfect platform for them to be on. Netflix. Everybody uses Netflix. Nobody pays for cable anymore. Well, there's a lot of people that do pay for cable, but I don't pay for cable because I ain't gonna pay for it.
I'm just not. I'm
not gonna do it. So Netflix, people got Netflix, people got Hulu, people got I got what you just finished saying, Sage, right now?
NBA
Spectrum.
League Pass.
No.
Spectrum.
It start with a P. It start with a P.
Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. I got Peacock. Yeah, I got Peacock. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
I ain't got none of that. I got IPTV. That's what y'all need to get, man.
IPTV. Yeah.
Man, I pay $25 a month. I got every channel in the world.
I had it, but when I moved and everything, then it was like, trying to, it's kind of crazy, like how you got to download it back onto the TV and everything is a little, saying you need to know a little bit, how to, crack it or whatever to get it on the TV. Yeah. So.
But you got to put it on the Fire Stick, man.
Fire Stick, yeah, I got to get the Fire Stick. You're right.
Get the Fire Stick. I got you ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you get everything, and when D'Angelo says everything, you get everything.
Yeah, pay-per-view. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
Movies, it looked like everything, bro.
It looked like the Lakers may get a win though. I don't know, 78 to 84.
Yo, bro, the Hawks are a really good team. They young, they quick, like they're a really good team, man. Like I don't know, man. That's another dude, Trae Young. They saying Trae Young's a part of Clutch, right?
So what?
Trae Young's a part of Clutch.
Yeah,
everybody a part of Clutch. The whole NBA part of Clutch. De'Aaron Fox, everybody a part. I hate Clutch Sports, man.
Hey, Sage, your boy Fox, he's probably gonna end up. Maybe I would love to see him end up in Miami, man.
Why do you think he's leaving? Why you think he's leaving?
He ain't going nowhere.
Because I think he's tired of the whole. I don't think it's working out with him and DeRozan, to be honest with. But I think behind closed doors, I think it had nothing to do with Mike Brown, man. Honestly.
It did.
Nah, man. You think so? I don't think
they said
did,
that Mike Brown asked DeRozan to come off the bench, and he was standing up to Darren on a couple of things, and next thing you know, he was traded. I mean, he was fired. He was fired. So it definitely did because, like, it's not. They got DeMar DeRozan, and he don't fit with them. DeMar's not a good fit. He ain't a good fit.
And they're small too.
Last year they was playing real fast. Now all of a sudden they got to play slow. You know what I'm saying?
They're small too. They play small ball.
Play small ball. So there you go.
And let me tell you something. If Fox leaves, I could see them starting from scratch all over. I could see Sabonis, them possibly trying to trade Sabonis. Possibly. Not this season, next season maybe. And probably starting from scratch, man.
Nah, that'd be absolutely insane for them to do that.
That'd be insane.
What they need to do is do what everybody else do, and that's get rid of DeRozan. DeRozan is a black hole. He's a black hole.
Yeah.
He never seen a shot that he doesn't love. He's isolation, 1-on-1, get out the way, clear it out. Every single play and every team he go to, they are better before he got there.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you, man.
Absolutely.
And De'Aaron Fox, because De'Aaron Fox didn't he bet on himself, right? He a free agent at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's a free agent, yeah.
Oh, they had to fire Mike Brown.
They had to.
He's a free agent at the end of the year. They had to fire Mike Brown.
Yeah, he's a free agent, man.
So as far as DeMar, did DeMar sign a multi-year deal over there?
I don't think so. I think he might have a 2-year contract. I think it was a 2-year. It wasn't nothing long.
Get him out of there because
get him out of there.
They were playing well with him and Fox.
Yeah, they was.
DeMar DeRozan is a cancer. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He don't cause waves through the media, but on the court, he stops the movement. And you know what I'm saying. He just. That's why when he was here, Danny, I'm in Chicago, so when he was here, it was like everybody was like, "Oh, he's playing so well. Let's get rid of Zach." And I'm like, "Oh no, hell no!" You know what I'm saying? He don't understand the pecking order. DeMar DeRozan goes to every team and thinks he's the man. Yeah. He thinks he's the man in Sacramento right now.
Yeah, he think he's the man. Yep.
Man, he got to sit his old ass down.
And they 0-3 against the Lakers. That last year they were smoking the Lakers because I remember
they were smoking them.
I remember it was like in October, maybe no.
But the Lakers wanted DeRozan though, and I don't know why they didn't go after DeRozan. The Lakers because they wanted DeRozan.
It wouldn't have worked.
DeRozan didn't want to do that.
Yeah, DeRozan didn't want to go there because, well, he's an LA native, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I could see Fox. They talking about Orlando. Y'all seen Jalen Suggs? He got injured today, right? Suggs.
He did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, back injury. They saying it looked like the same back injury that Ben Simmons had.
Oh, that's ugly.
Nasty back injury. They had to cart him off the floor, bro. Suggs for Magics.
Now, D'Angelo, let me ask you. Oh, good shot, Trey. Let me ask you a question. Who is, so I can know, who is your, or you may not, but some people don't believe in it. Who is your favorite player of all time? Or GOAT?
The Bean, Joe. Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant. Okay.
Bean Bryant.
I'm leading you somewhere with this. Now, why do you think that Kobe is the GOAT?
I think I don't believe a big man can be the GOAT. Okay. Let me start there. I don't believe a big man could be the GOAT because I don't think you can be the GOAT if you can't create your own shot.
I agree
so offensively, when you could handle the ball, you can play in the post, you hit the mid range, you hit the three, defense, and when you package that up, there was nobody ever in the history of basketball better than Kobe Bryant. As a package. Like you may get Mike better than him at certain things, but as a total package, I
Okay.
think that Kobe Bryant has the skill set to nobody would beat him. I don't think Michael Jordan would beat Kobe Bryant 1-on-1.
Now,
And I know that's a hot take.
now, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Gilbert Arenas said this because I posted this video on Facebook, and it's got people it's got them moist, man. They crying right now. They hurt because this is what he said. He said, okay, well, how is he better than LeBron James, Kobe, when LeBron has more kills than Kobe? He more total 1,000 points. Was the man since he came in the NBA. He said that he's 16-6 against him. He also said that Kobe was a sidekick. So this is a podcast last week. He said Kobe was a sidekick to Shaq, and so he's like, you can't have someone that's a sidekick ranked over LeBron. So he was like, Kobe ain't even top 5. He in the top, maybe in the top 10, but he was a sidekick, but he was too young. And you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for Shaq, he wouldn't be. And LeBron got more finals MVPs than him, more regular season MVPs than him. So he was saying that, why didn't the Mamba, this is his question, why didn't the Mamba work against LeBron James? That was Gilbert Arenas' question.
Man, look. Gilbert Arenas, he grind my gears, bro, because you know what I'm saying. He making sure that he tiptoe that line and not say nothing crazy, so Elijah could make it to the NBA. His son, you know what I'm saying. So you don't hear him say. You don't hear him say too much sideways stuff about LeBron James.
Okay.
So I used to rock. I still rock with Gilbert, except for when it comes to LeBron James. Gilbert has a great basketball brain, bro. He just be jocking. You know what I'm saying, LeBron.
Okay.
But I don't rock with that whole Kobe Bryant was a sidekick thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it was money time, when it was winning time, it was Buddy winning those games. When it was winning time, it was Kobe winning them games. And they go hand in hand. They probably the only team in the history of the NBA with 2 number ones, like 2 legit number ones.
Yeah.
Like you go with the Warriors, a clear cut. Steph is number 1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even when it was Steph and KD, you know what I'm saying? I say KD was number 1, but hey, you can't. Steph could be a number 1.
Okay.
Kobe was a number 1. He wasn't a number 2. You know what I'm saying?
He said that he averaged 15 points a game for his first finals. He was like, ain't no way, you know what I'm saying, a number 1 option, would average 15 points in the very first finals. And he went on to average like 25, but Shaq averaged like 30 something. And he said, this is the reason why he's a sidekick, because that first finals, Shaq averaged 30 while he averaged 15.
They did he did what he had to do to win. You know what I'm saying? That first championship, Shaq was Shaq in all his essence. You know what I'm saying? He was in shape. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was young. He was getting 14, 15 rebounds a game. He was the diesel. You know what I'm saying? But he started to slide and get fat a little bit, and Kobe became a young Thundercat.
Okay.
He became a young Thundercat. I understand that my take is, you know what I'm saying, most people don't go that way, but I think
there's a lot of people that actually go that way. It's actually a lot of people that go that way. It's a lot because last week also, for the last 3 weeks, I've been debating with Jamie Foxx, and he thinks that Kobe isn't better than LeBron. So he come on my post at least once a week, and he goes mad. He goes mad. I'm like, okay. So he talks on this. So I'm arguing back and forth with him, and I'm like, and he tell me, he say, well, LeBron was never a number two option. Kobe was always a number two option. That's what that was his debate. So I go back, I say, well, LeBron was a a number two option to me in 2020, and when he actually went to the Miami Heat. And then so his reply back was 40,000 points. You know what I'm saying? That's his reply back. 40,000 points. So we've been going at it on Instagram for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that Jamie was a Bron sexual. I didn't know he was a Bron fan like that though. You know what I'm saying? So he a real hard, especially because he older. He old enough to be back then, seeing. You know what I'm saying? The GOATs or Magic and the rest of them. So that really. And he go hard, you know what I'm saying? So he said that Kobe, and he in LA is a number two option. He ain't the number one guy. Even in the times he won the championships, he was saying, like if you think about it, he struggled against Boston. And he was saying, LeBron didn't do that in the finals. When he, Michael didn't do that in the finals. So this was some of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying? So, Gilbert, I think he taking paychecks. I think Jamie sees, but Gilbert taking paychecks.
Yeah, for sure. So what you think, Danny? About who I didn't. You probably told Sage before. So who's the greatest to you? Who's the GOAT?
Man, I don't know, man. That's a. I mean, growing up as a kid, I saw a little bit of Jordan. I used to watch a lot, like my stepfather, may he rest in peace. We used to watch a lot of like Knicks versus Chicago Bulls when I used to live in New York, and like Jordan was just like my stepfather always used to say, I was young, man, because I'm only 34 years old. He used to be like, man, that boy a killer. And then my era was more like Kobe Bryant, but also my era when LeBron came into the league. I was LeBron came in 2003, so in 2003 I was 13 years old. So that's pretty much my era. And I don't know, man, like I've seen a little bit of Jordan. I've seen more of his plays, and I've seen the Last Dance, and I've seen some of his games. And I mean, growing up as a kid, man, I just remember like the guy was just like he'll give you that crossover step back, like, and that mid-range jump shot. And then when I watched Kobe Bryant, man, this guy was like playing, and like he'll pop his like thumb out and he'll go right to Gary Vitti, because Gary Vitti was the head personal trainer for the Lakers at the time. Mm-hmm. And like he'll pop that thumb right back in, and Kobe will just go and play. They'll wrap it up and Kobe just go play. And like I remember watching Kobe Bryant against the Phoenix Suns when Kobe Bryant had to, Rajah Bell was one of the greatest. Well, he was one of the great defenders at the time, along with Matt Barnes. And that's my era, when Sean Marion was there, Monty Stoudemire, and Kobe was just that guy, man. He was just like a lethal assassin, man. And it's just like this guy was just like shooting 3-pointers, mid-range jump shots. I mean, he was screaming at, Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom, and he was just doing his thing. And then I remember like when LeBron came in the league, man, like, this guy came from like, St. Vincent's, and like he was like this hot prodigy, and like he was all over Sports Illustrated, and he came in the league, man, and this guy was just like dunking, like literally I thought there was many times I thought the guy was gonna jump over the backboard, and this guy was just so athletic at the time. He was, bro. Honestly, to tell you the truth, man, before I started to like LeBron James, bro, I really, really, really enjoyed Kobe Bryant, bro. I just really, the guy was an assassin. You see, I didn't really watch too much of Jordan, but Jordan is assassin too. But I feel, me personally, this is my personal experience, bro. I think the game was played differently when Jordan was playing in 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. The game was played way different. How Kobe was playing when he was playing against Tim Duncan, when he was playing against Dirk Nowitzki, when he was playing against Amari Stoudemire, when he was playing against Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell. the game was totally different. Jordan's era was different from Kobe's era, different from now, from the game that we played together. But bro, like honestly, man, I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta leave me out of that one. I don't know, bro.
Sean talking to you right now. Sean said he don't want to answer that question.
Yeah, bro.
Sean said you don't want to
It's-
answer that question.
You know what, Sean, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's like, even if I took LeBron out, bro, it's kind of, I can't, like, it's just, bro, I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta leave me out of that one, man. Here's the thing, bro, because Jordan got he's 6-0 in the finals, and LeBron is 4-6 in the finals, and LeBron got 4 championships. Curry got 4 championships, and then Kobe got 5 championships. But the shit that Kobe was doing, bro, this guy was like breaking his fingers on a court and getting a pop in and going in the, like, it was unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. I don't know, bro. Y'all gotta. It's hard, man. It's hard. So if we leave LeBron out of it, it's yeah, man. I think personally, I think Jordan. I think Jordan. Jordan versus Kobe Bryant. I think Jordan would beat Kobe Bryant because of experience. That's my opinion. As far as like Kobe going and beating Jordan, I mean, because Kobe took a lot of Jordan move, and he was basically a Michael Jordan himself. As far as LeBron, I look at LeBron like a Zion Williams. LeBron is like a football player, bro. He's like a running down a court, like elbowing dudes, slamming on dudes. Like I don't know, man. It's tough, man. Now if you tell me Steph Curry and LeBron, I'm picking LeBron, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this right here. I don't got this up on my screen, but check this out.
Hey, wait, Sage. Before you ask that, I know the answer for you because you've been saying it for years. You a Mike guy.
Yeah.
So let's take my question for you is: we take the championship away, and you looking at them play. What would you? And you still would take Mike over Kobe? Why?
I'm gonna show you that.
What's
I was just about to say why.
Okay.
I don't have the overlay on the screen, but look, let me see something. Wait, I just had it up. Hold on, let me just right here. Wait, hold on, here you go right here.
Kobe better than MJ. Kobe don't look nothing like MJ.
Hey, wait, Sage, inbox it to me. I can put it on the screen.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna put it in your inbox right now. Just the first few seconds right here. I'm putting. Well, this is what Gilbert Arenas said. If I can find the whole thing, matter of fact, here you go right here. He say,
he's not just.
Let's see. Let me see. Gilbert Arenas says Kobe Bryant don't look nothing like MJ. All right, let's see if I can put here.
I think Kobe.
Here you go. Actually, here you go right here.
Here, everything Jordan did.
Here you go right here. Put it on the screen right here. I'm putting it in your inbox right now.
Okay.
Maybe the full version. Here you go right here. 90 to 100. The Lakers got a 10-point lead. Probably shot 100 free throws. They probably shot 100 free throws. There you go right there. The second one.
Okay.
Gilbert Flank. That's my answer. I'm that, right there. I sent it to your inbox.
I got it.
Your boy Trae Young is cooking, bro.
How many points you got?
Trae Young, he's 5 points away from 30, bro. He's cooking. He's 7 for 8 from the free throw. He's cooking, bro. This dude is dangerous, man. It's just the playoff time come, and like last year he was a little better, but
why they always go for the pump fake? All right, he bricked it. Come on, man. They gonna call offensive foul. Yep.
Hey, you gotta put it on the. You gotta add the person, like the screen backstage.
It's a screen backstage.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Is that Let me see. Let me go down here and share screen.
Yo,
Hey,
if your boy Kobe was alive, man,
No,
he'll be out there.
it's like when you add a person on the to the live, you don't see it.
yeah, okay. I see something popped up here. Okay, where it says share screen. All right, we're gonna do it here,
Yep, there we go.
but I need
That's it.
to.
That's it. I'm finna spin it now. Hold
All
on.
right.
I think Kobe better than MJ, skill-wise, yeah. He took everything Jordan did and multiplied it. He did it better. So,
It had more. It added his heft to it.
What did he do that MJ didn't do?
Dude, he had a fadeaway drive, pump fake, this way.
He enhanced the perimeter skill set. The
So if you
toolbox,
make
the
it better,
toolbox
are
on
you
the
better?
perimeter.
Yeah.
You
When you talk about footwork,
better.
So
he took MJ's mid-range footwork and he put it to the.
No. Y'all let media it.
You know I'm a student.
Kobe.
You know I'm a student.
Okay, you a student? Then why are you talking about Kobe enhanced MJ's moves when you're only talking about MJ 95, 96, 90? Kobe don't look nothing like MJ in 84 to 93. He don't know who that is. He learned Michael Jordan's old comeback with the post-up fadeaway. That's the MJ he mimicked. He did not mimic Air Jordan.
That's that you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of agree with Gilbert right there. He don't look nothing like from 83, 84 all down to 93, 85 to 93. He don't know like the tongue Jordan hanging in the air. You remember when Jordan was going to the paint against New Jersey and he did the whole thing.
So I got a question for you. I got a question. Sage, I got a question for you. So LeBron James, when he came out of St. Vincent's, was he a better player than Kobe Bryant? When Kobe Bryant came into the league? Was LeBron James, when LeBron James was playing his second year with Cleveland, and he went and took them to the finals, but he lost, right? Was he better? Was LeBron James better than Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant just came into the league?
When that's 2007.
No, 2003.
Okay.
When
that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question because he didn't have a Shaq, and you know, I don't know if it was Rui. Yeah, I would say he was slightly better. I'm not saying that he's better than Kobe because Kobe, when he came in, he was kind of like, you know, subbing in for Eddie Jones, right? And he had to kind of, you know, learn. You know, he had to learn the game. Actually, he had to kind of like Kobe didn't just come in killing. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, so
that's what I'm saying though. When
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no though, Danny. I'm gonna say Kobe was better.
Okay.
You know, let me tell you why. Brian had the keys. Kobe didn't have the keys. Kobe had Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Rick Fox, Shaquille O'Neal.
Right, and I get that. But what I'm trying to say, as far as let's take Ilgauskas and all these guys and put them off to the side. And I'm talking about skill-wise. When LeBron came in, his first game, when he came in and played the NBA, he had all that media. You know, obviously they were looking at the hype, and he actually lived up to the hype. The first game and throughout, you know, 2003, 2004, was LeBron James better than Kobe Bryant? And me personally, my opinion, I'm going to say LeBron James was better than Kobe Bryant. When Kobe first went into the league and he was playing with the Lakers, I think LeBron James was better than Kobe at that time. I would say at that particular time. When Kobe just came out, you know, he just went into the league. He got drafted. I would say LeBron was a way better because LeBron was averaging almost 26 points a game in 2003.
No, he averaged 20 a game.
Okay.
20 even. It was 20 even.
Okay. I didn't know that, but personally,
that's still great.
Yeah, I mean they were both good, but you know, the thing was at the same time too, LeBron in 2003 when he came out from St. Vincent's, who was better than LeBron and the Cavaliers? At that time, who was better than him?
They had Carlos Boozer. Nobody was better, but they had Carlos Boozer. They had Darius Miles. They had DeJuan Wagner. They had Ricky Sage, what was the dude name? He with the braids to the back, used to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His name was Ricky something. He used to dunk like a motherfucker.
I know what
Ricky
you're talking about. I don't
Henderson,
know his name.
Ricky Henderson.
What year was that again?
03.
Cleveland Cavs roster. Okay. I know exactly who you're talking about though too.
Yeah, so they had a little bit of talent, not great talent, but what I'm saying, like, he still when he got to Cleveland, he had the green light. Kobe was coming off the bench, so you can't compare it. But if you really want to compare, Ricky Davis.
Yeah.
So if you want to compare the next year, Kobe Bryant made the All-Star team coming off the bench. Year two, and he was killing.
Year two,
he made the All-Star team as a starter. He started the All-Star game, and he was a bench player.
Okay, so maybe LeBron was a little bit more athletic than Kobe.
No, LeBron just had the keys.
You don't think he was more athletic than Kobe?
I think LeBron and Mike is more athletic than Kobe.
But I'm not talking about
that don't make him a better basketball player though.
I'm talking about in 2003. That's what I'm talking about. The year 2003, 2004, 2005. My personal opinion was when LeBron came. LeBron don't play the way he played in 2003.
Wait, Danny, are you saying that 2003, 2004 LeBron was better than 2003, 2004 Kobe?
Yes. Yeah. No. Wait a minute. No, excuse me. No. Excuse me. I take that back.
What?
No, I take that back. I'm saying, what year? Excuse me. That's my fault. I apologize. What year Kobe got drafted? Kobe got drafted what?
96.
Okay. When LeBron got drafted in New York City in Madison Square Garden, he shook David Stern's hand.
Yeah.
He was better than Kobe Bryant in 96.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying we can't say because I'm saying we can't say because Kobe didn't have that opportunity. He didn't have the opportunity to have the ultimate green light. He wasn't coming in playing 40 minutes a night.
Now my question is, if LeBron was playing for the Lakers and Kobe was playing for Cleveland, let's switch the terms. Let's say if LeBron was playing for the Lakers, do you think Kobe would have had a better impact on the game if he was playing for the Cavs versus the Lakers?
No.
Or you think it would have been the same thing?
No, his impact would have been the same.
Now my question to you is, would LeBron have an impact in the Lakers if you take Kobe off and put him in Cleveland at that time? When LeBron came in 2003 and you put Kobe on 1996 on the Cavs and you put LeBron in 2003 on the Lakers, will LeBron have an impact the way he had an impact in Cleveland, where he had it with the Lakers in 2000? Well, yeah, in 2003.
No, because the Lakers had a better roster. He wouldn't have, his light wouldn't have been as green if LeBron was with the Lakers.
So who would have been better? Who was their best player in 2003? The Lakers.
Kobe.
Take away Kobe. Who was their best player?
Who was it? Andrew Bynum, maybe? No. Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. So if you put LeBron James that just came out of high school and Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm sorry, man. The refs I'm sorry. I literally just watched them push my man out the paint and allow Davis to go over the back for the rebound. And then they did it 2 times and didn't call it. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry, man. It's just like they be letting the Lakers just do like WWE, man. Like, what the hell is this? Is this wrestling? I just can't push you out the paint and grab the rebound. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, overall, I mean, so LeBron and Shaq, could they had gone to the finals before Kobe and Shaq? So Kobe and Shaq, let's say Shaq, I can't say let Shaq because Shaq was not on. Shaq was playing with Orlando at the time. So I personally believe if Shaq and LeBron was playing in Cleveland when he came out of high school, I think they probably would have won the NBA Finals in 2003. No, 2004. Yeah, Shaq and LeBron. If Shaq was playing for Cleveland in 2003, 2004, they probably could have. No, in 2000, Sean Young said his third year he went to the finals. LeBron.
Yeah, and we saw it. I just saw what AD did, man. You talking about that push? Yeah, that man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was some bull crap. He always pushing somebody out the paint to grab the rebound, and the ref was sitting there looking at him, and he didn't even call it, man. That's ridiculous.
LeBron went to the finals in his fourth year.
Okay, so 2007.
Yes.
Okay, so if Shaq was on that team in 2007, could they won the finals?
Probably not, because in 2007, Shaq was finished.
So he won the championship in 2006.
Yeah, and he was finished after that.
He was finished, but
but
2007, he was done.
Yeah, but overall, my personal opinion is LeBron James was better in 2003 versus in 1996.
LeBron had his opportunity to win the championship with Shaq. It didn't work.
But he was finished, like you said.
Yeah,
he was finished though. I mean, listen, man.
But Shaq Shaq is the most dominant player to ever play basketball. So it could be Shaq and Steph, Shaq and KD, Shaq and Kobe, Shaq and Penny, Shaq and whoever you want, and they're gonna win the championship.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna rattle D'Angelo's fence a little bit here.
Oh shit!
How could Kobe Bryant be the greatest player of all time when he wasn't even the greatest Laker of all time?
He is the greatest Laker of all time.
He isn't.
He's
that
the
man,
Laker of all time, bro.
No, he ain't. The greatest Laker of all time
is Magic.
The point toss is either between Magic Johnson or the Cat, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Man, get out of here, man.
That's the greatest Laker of all time, Magic Johnson.
Hey, Sage, just 30 minutes ago, we agreed that a big man can't have that title.
Not to go to the NBA, but I'm just saying. So, okay, Magic Johnson. I'm giving it to Magic Johnson because Magic Johnson came in the league. He came in. There's no need to fear. Magic Johnson is here. When he get a championship in the rookie year? Come on, man. Kobe Bryant can't even touch. He can't touch Magic Johnson's shoes.
Magic Johnson couldn't score. He couldn't shoot.
He could if he wanted to.
He couldn't shoot his way out of bathroom.
He could if he wanted to. If he affected the game in all aspects, passing, scoring. He could get, come on, man, assist, man, rebound, whatever it was, he could do it, man. Magic can do it. Magic is the greatest Laker to ever lace it up, okay?
Man,
then
Magic. Hey, Magic was just a nice guy, man. He had he had the smile.
Magic saved the NBA. Kobe was just the clone of Michael Jordan from 97 to 98. That was it. Okay. He don't look nothing like that dude from 85 all the way down to 93. No, he don't. Not the Michael
Sage
Jordan with the tongue.
Sage, you speaking off pure athleticism, Sage.
Not just pure
Michael Jordan was a far more superior athlete than Kobe Bryant. I would never argue that. But when it comes to skill set and fundamentals, and this right here, y'all, the motherfucking eye test. When you give it the eye test, Kobe is a better ball handler. Kobe post game is better. If it's not better, it's equal.
What?
If it's not better, it's equal. Kobe footwork. Kobe definitely shoot better.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan. He studied Michael and copied his moves.
It
It
don't-
wasn't
hey,
better. It
Hey,
wasn't
everybody,
better.
in order to be the best at anything, you got to copy somebody.
Even
gotta-
Phil Jackson will tell you it's no way. He said that. Ain't no way.
Phil Jackson smoked too much weed. He don't know nothing.
Boy, you better
You know what I'm
stop it,
saying?
boy. Let me say something. Like Magic Johnson said last week. Okay,
He's
he's the only player.
hey,
Magic said Kobe the best Laker ever.
He's the greatest Laker. Kobe Bryant, and now that he
That's called
rest in
humility.
peace,
He's not gonna come out and be like LeBron James and go, "That one there made me the greatest player of all time when I came back."
LeBron
He's
James
not
is the
gonna.
greatest
Like Michael
athlete.
Jordan is not gonna call himself the GOAT. So because you kind of put yourself out of it. Scottie Pippen said, when you start doing that, you gotta allow your peers to say that. Okay,
and that's
And
what
we ain't
kills
never
LeBron.
seen. The Lakers ain't never seen. A Magic Johnson, what he was doing on that. That's why they called him Showtime Lakers. Kobe wasn't running those Showtime Lakers, man. With finger rolling, blowing the ball. Come on, man.
Hey, Sage, let me put this on your desk real quick. Magic had a lot of help, more help than anybody other than LeBron. He had
More
a
help
lot
than
of
Kobe.
Yeah, he had more help than Kobe. Kobe won a championship with Pau Gasol and
What about
and Freaky Lamar Odom.
What about them first three?
Oh, the Diesel.
When
The
it Ron
Diesel.
Harper on that team?
There's no answer for Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Ron Harper, Rick Fox.
Man, but Magic had he had Cap, he had Worthy, he had Byron Scott, he had Eldon Campbell at a point in time, Vladi at a point in time. Like, he had so many people, it was ridiculous.
Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher trash.
Boy, you better stop that, boy. Rick
He is
Fox, Devin Jordan, Robert, 7-time NBA champ, Big Shot Bob.
Hey Sage, I gotta stop you, bro. Say you
Robert,
sorry. Hey, say you sorry for saying Devin George's name. Why did you read his name? Why did you read his name?
Robert, says, how is Kobe? He got a question. How Kobe the greatest when Big Shot Ori hit more game winners than Kobe?
Hey, breaking news.
That's a good question. So I want to know.
Hey, breaking news. LeBron James breaks Michael Jordan's all-time record for most 30-point games right now.
Yeah, 8 more seasons,
man,
right?
Come on. So
8 more seasons. 8 more seasons.
Get up out of here. That's a participation award, man. Get up out of here.
8 more seasons. How you play 8 more seasons? It took you I'm gonna get this to you too, Dan. I'm about to get this to you too to put on the screen because Charles Barkley covered it yesterday.
We can get to that. We can get to that.
I'm gonna give it to you, but I gotta finish this. Kobe, he says, how Kobe the greatest when Big Shot Ori hit more game-winning shots than Kobe Bryant. He wants to be answered. He wants to be answered. Sean Young want to be answered on this.
Man, Big Shot. Hey, Sean, you don't even deserve an answer, but I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? How dare you bring up the name of a fucking substitute? You know what I'm saying? In comparison with Kobe.
Facts.
Dude is a role player.
Facts.
When the real dudes come and sit at lunch table and eat their lunch, dude be in the back. Robert Horry is in the back with the cheerleaders and stuff. He don't sit with the real dudes. Like, cut it out. Cut it out, bro. We not finna talk about no Robert Horry.
Robert Horry was not even a Robert Horry was a Robert Horry was listen, man, Robert Horry was definitely a substitute. He was not the main teacher. He was not the main math teacher. He was definitely a substitute.
I don't know, man. Not necessarily that he was but like, yeah, he do got a point. He hit more game-winning shots. And it was in not just in LA, San Antonio. He was that dude that actually, like, they don't get them chips against Sacramento without the refs. Okay, Sacramento got screwed. Like, even the refs and Big Shot Bob, when they didn't get that rebound and it rolled back out. That wasn't the Mamba. That was Big Shot Bob. He got a point though. I got to give him that though. That's a point.
Hey, D'Angelo, he about to say Rick Fox. Rick Fox was
Yeah.
big trash.
Big
What?
Big
trash.
trash.
What?
Rick Fox. Rick Fox
I
was big trash.
Mitch Richmond? Brian Shaw? Come on, man.
Ryan
Come on.
Shaw.
Sean replying to, he said, sorry, saved them so many times, bro. And Kobe couldn't pull off the win. He watched the games.
watched the games too, Sean, and Kobe won a championship. What are you talking about?
5.
What are you know what I'm saying? What you talking about? You talking about some? Hey, they don't put role players and substitutes in the Hall of Fame. You could be man. Hey man, next question, bro. We ain't finna be talking about no Robert Ory.
Oh yeah, we do. Yes, we is. Yeah. Hey, okay. I gotta play this right here. Let him play this right here. Let's see. We gotta definitely. Okay, there we go. There you go. Go ahead. Just Charles Barkley just discussed this.
Lou doesn't believe that Jordan is the GOAT.
So it's interesting you said that because we had a moment on TV the other night. LeBron is getting ready to pass Michael in the most 30-point games. I love LeBron. He's a good dude. He's a great player. But to not have passed Michael in 30-point games, and he's played, I think he's on year 20, right?
There you go. That's your answer. That's your answer for when the Bronzexuals bring that up. That's your answer right there. He done played that many more. We don't care about that. We know that's what he's playing for. He's not playing to win championships.
Let me tell you. First things off, I think LeBron James, if he could win another championship, he'll definitely be playing. That's why the Lakers are making all these.
They're
that's
not
why
winning
the Lakers.
championship.
The Lakers every single day. The Lakers are on trade rumors. I mean, they want to trade me, you, and D'Angelo if they could right now. They would want to.
It's not gonna happen.
But what I'm trying to basically say about Charles Barkley, I have nothing negative to say about Charles Barkley. But what I've noticed about Charles Barkley is he got a bone to pick with JJ Redick. He's been saying a lot of like shady stuff about JJ Redick, and he throws a lot of shade to the Lakers organization, and he throws a lot of shade to LeBron. It is what it is. Charles Barkley is one of the greatest basketball savants when it comes to talking about the game, and his knowledge is just off the roof. But lately, and he's been doing this now for a while now with the NBA. He's the only one out of Shaq, Ernie, and what's your boy's name over there? Kenny. He's the one that's always talking about, the Lakers are trash. LeBron he's a good guy, but
he lying though. He ain't lying.
He's not the GOAT, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, whether he's lying, he's not lying. What I'm trying to say is, he has a bone to pick with the Lakers organization and JJ and LeBron. He's been having it for a while.
Here, I'm gonna cancel that right here. I'm gonna cancel that because Charles Barkley always go back to back in the 90s. He's always been controversial. He's always spoke his mind and said whatever he wanted to say.
Right, but he don't talk about that.
What I'm saying, he ain't changed. That's been Sir Charles. And it's not that he has a bone to pick. He's actually telling the truth. He literally said, like, he literally put it here on the line. He's like, okay, look, I'm tired of this because it's all about stats. That's all they talking about is this. It's like LeBron is an amazing player, amazing. He was like, but Michael Jordan did this in less time. How many more games, okay, have he played? Okay, just to do, it's not, thank you. It's not shade. He knows they're, cheating for LeBron every night. And he said, D'Angelo, dude, Ori and Fisher saved Kobe so many times. Facts are facts. Okay, that's a two-part thing. He will, what I'm saying? It's about the fans. He said that, man, he said, dude saved them. Sean said he saved them. Fisher saved them.
They hit big shots. I ain't taking away from their big shots. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You had 3 points in the game. You know what I'm saying? All you did was hit a big shot. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? The heavy lifting. Kobe did all the heavy lifting.
I got one more question before I get off of here because I'm so tired, man. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Something came out today, a report, and actually Stephen A. Smith actually talked about this today with Shams, and he was basically saying, I got respect for Pat Riley. I love the guy. I admire the guy. The guy's he has one of the greatest basketball IQs and minds in the game. He's one of the greatest basketball presidents out there to ever live, and he will go in the Hall of Fame for everything. Now, what he also said, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. He said, why is Jimmy Butler requesting a trade? But he also went to say Pat Riley was the reason why LeBron left Miami, because Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh wanted LeBron there, but LeBron wanted to create his own narrative, and Pat Riley was like, no, we don't do that here. But wait a minute. Pat Riley had the opportunity to go out and get Kyrie. Pat Riley had the opportunity to go out and get a Kyrie. Pat Riley had the opportunity to go out and get Kevin Durant. Pat Riley had the opportunity to go out there and get there's a bunch of guys that Pat Riley could have got. And Stephen A. Smith said, you know what it is? I don't think nobody wants to play for Miami because of that right there. Pat Riley. What do y'all think about that?
Well, we can let D'Angelo answer that, but D'Angelo, they coming for you, man. You done hit the hornet's nest right here, and the bees, that thing just going crazy. He wanted to let you know the game, and the game was over with without those big shots. And he said it's not shade. James says Ori needs no mention in comparison to Kobe, but I don't think he's comparing them. I think he just said the game was over without those guys.
I think that I'm not saying that those guys didn't come in and do their job. And you could say that for every team that's ever been a winning team. Did John Paxson save Jordan? You know what I'm saying? Because he hit that open shot when he was supposed to hit it. That means you never hear nobody say John Paxson saved Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Those plays were designed though. Those plays, because like you already knew he was getting double teamed, right? So it's like Kobe really wasn't double teamed on that. I think he's saying on one of those, like when they played the Sacramento Kings, I think he missed some shots. It got kicked back out, and Ori got it, and he knocked down the big shot. So like with Steve Kerr with that timeout, Michael Jordan said they're gonna come over and I'm gonna trust you. They're gonna double team you, but we haven't seen, because here's something that is a good point. In '98, like I said, Michael Jordan hit that championship shot. Kobe didn't hit no championship shots. That was it. That's just something that that Utah Jazz thing. I mean, Kobe don't have one of them moments, and Gilbert brought that up, and I think that got to be looked into. When you comparing them, what I'm saying? Yeah, he did win the championship against Boston with Ray Allen and them, but Pau Gasol was one of the real reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Because he shot horrible, and he even knew he shot horrible against him.
Steph Curry don't have that championship shot. Is he not a GOAT?
Is Steph Curry not a GOAT? Okay, he said the Bulls are winning in those games. Those were put away shots. The Lakers were losing when Robert Horry and Fish pulled the rabbit out of the hat. He said.
Sean, you in the comments and you saying it as if Horry and Fish took over. They didn't take over. They hit some shots. They hit big shots. They didn't take over the game and win the game. They didn't come from behind and go on an 18-point scoring outburst and win the game. They hit big shots. What are you talking about, Sean? I mean, I can't. He really in here. He really in here typing like they went on their tear. You know what I'm saying? They hit some open jump shots, bro, and won the game. And I ain't trying to take nothing away from them, but this whole narrative that they saved somebody, like, man, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, D'Angelo, man, I would love to follow. I don't know if Sage after this or maybe tomorrow when you get a chance, let me know his platform, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
yeah, I would definitely like to follow your platform. I would definitely like to.
Yeah,
Really
I put it
get
in the
that.
comments. I'm gonna pin it when we get off, so
Okay.
that you can you know what I'm saying, you could just go straight to. He could tell you too if he, you know.
Hey, Sage, you got after this, man. You got a lot of guys on there. You got a lot of guys on there that's gonna try to comfort you, talking about LeBron. LeBron got the he got more. Well, he passed Jordan for the more 30-point.
Listen, man, it don't bother me because here's my first two things. Right now, are they gonna win the championship? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Number
Nah,
two,
we know that.
he 40,000 points. Okay, they didn't win a championship that year, and it's like it would have been impressive if he would have been able to do this record in a shorter time period. But the fact that he's still playing right it's 8 more seasons. It's like, okay, like Charles said, it took him how many more games just to tie this record? So it's like he came to race the 6 finals losses. Bron Sexuals always throw up that Kobe and Mike missed these shots, but then LeBron is the all-time missed shot leader. And then it's like, okay, well, that's because of longevity. Well, that's the same reason why he passed them in points, because of longevity. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that it don't matter to me because I'm going to roast them. I'm going to fry them and everything. And, you know, bro, he said the last second the Lakers were losing. What don't you get? They did save Kobe, and I have the videos for you. He's going to send these.
Hey, Sage, do me a favor. Drop my channel in the chat right now. Hey, okay. Sean, come to my channel with that Kobe slander. And I got you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Please subscribe. I'll let you in. You know what I'm saying? And we could have this debate on Kobe Bean.
Hey, D'Angelo and Sage, have y'all heard of a platform called The Locker Room?
Oh yeah, the podcast that's on
YouTube.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, remind me of who that one is because I watch a lot of podcasts. So
he don't got a pod. Well, he's a he got it's a Lakers page, and he's also a LeBron fan, and his name is Reggie. I think he out of Cali. He's originally from New York, but he out of Cali, and he just, I mean, I got a lot of respect for him. He goes out a lot with this cat Dreamer Pro. LeBron fans. LeBron fan. Yeah, Dreamers Pro. And yeah, man, he got a good platform over there. And yeah, I gotta follow yours, D'Angelo. I just pinned it. Yeah, I gotta definitely check that out.
Yeah, I mean, Dreamers Pro he pretty good too. You know, he be on the LeBron and him and Gilbert be at it. You know
what, Sage? You're way better than Dreamer Pro, bro. I mean, Dreamer Pro, bro. I don't. Dreamers Pro, he just be talking just to talk, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
I actually like the guy. You know, he's got a more podcast type of style, and you know. Oh, he says Ori holds the NBA record for the most 3-point shots made in an NBA playoff game without a miss. And the record for the most steals in the NBA. Oh, he coming for you. He coming for you. Man, he coming for you. He coming for you, boy. He coming for you.
I'm out of here, yo.
All right, man.
All right, peace out, Danny.
All right, man.
Hey, Sean, listen, man. Robert Horry is a substitute teacher, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the real teacher there, you know what I'm saying, it's a learning environment. But when the subs, you know, come, we put our head on the desk and go to sleep. We're not finna talk. You're not finna get me with this Robert Horry, man. Like, Robert Horry was a clutch player. Robert Horry made a lot of big shots. But Robert Horry has carried a team nowhere ever. Ever, Sean. Ever. And Sean, I have a show, Talk Shit Tuesday. I'm live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Come over there, and I'm gonna definitely make a Kobe section for you. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get it in.
Someone says I was sent this. In my inbox, it says in 2004, Kobe tried to do too much, looking to shoot the ball too much and played right into the Pistons' defensive plan. He averaged 22 points on 38% from the field and the blistering 17% from three. 2011, LeBron, I don't know. So it says, overall, I think Kobe's performance hurt his team's success more than it did LeBron. So it said, they looked at that. So he
whoever said that, I agree with that. I agree with that.
He also said that, he says Kobe wasn't so a substitute saved Kobe's, but more than once.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You could say that about everybody. Like, role players come in and do their job in big moments. That don't necessarily mean that they saved nobody. You know what I'm saying? Did they do? We can't take away from the person who's doing the heavy lifting because somebody come in and give you a bottle, give a thirsty person a bottle of water after he did all the heavy lifting, and we're gonna just take the credit away from the person that did the heavy lifting. That ain't how it works.
So
that's not how it works, Sean. Salute to Robert Horry, salute to Derek Fisher and all them, but you know what I'm saying? They was throw-ins, man.
Okay, so someone sent me this here. It says, let's put what y'all saying in context. He said, full healthy seasons as a starter, Jordan 11, Kobe 15, championship 6, Kobe 5, MVPs 5 for Jordan and Kobe 1. He might have deserved 3. Finals MVPs, Jordan 6, Kobe 2. Steals titles, Jordan 3, Kobe 0. Scoring titles, Jordan 10, Kobe 2. DPOIs, Jordan 1, Kobe 0. All defensive teams tied. Let's say, okay, most points in the NBA Finals, because they're getting serious here. Jordan 41, and Kobe 32. Most points, most rebounds in the NBA Finals, Michael Jordan 8.5, 1993, Kobe 8. Most assists per game in the NBA Finals, Jordan 11.4, Kobe 7. Most steal per game, 2.8, Kobe 2.7. And most blocks, Kobe and Jordan are tied. Highest field goals in the NBA Finals, Jordan 55%, Kobe 51. And they said, and last of all, least points per game in the NBA Finals, Jordan 27.3, 1996, Kobe 19. So they said shooting seasons of 50% or more, Jordan 6, Kobe 0. He don't want me to go on because I'm a slay him.
Okay, so whoever said that, I'll be the first to admit that on a piece of paper, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go with Kobe. I mean, you're gonna go with Jordan over Kobe. I understand that, but for me personally, I give a mixture of that with the eye test and what's on paper. You know what I'm saying, and I lean heavy on the eye test, and I'm rolling with Kobe. I know that stat wise, he doesn't hold a candle to Michael Jordan. But if I wanted to, if I had to pick between the two on who I would start my franchise with, I would start my franchise with Kobe.
Okay.
And I know I'm in the minority. I know I'm in the minority.
All opinionated anyway. I'll just read the email like there. And that was, they said.
But y'all in them comments ain't gonna change in my opinion neither.
Oh, the comments are coming. The comments are coming right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's usually what happens after the game. They got the Rockets next. He put something up for you in the Reddit thread. It says, bro, they failed. The game was over. Horry and Fisher were hitting ridiculous fallout out of bounds, crazy threes and saved them. That's all I'm saying. Kobe wouldn't have gotten it done with those two. And then Adam says, LeBron and AD too good. Lakers are contenders. Boy, you've been drinking that bottle. A yak. Put that yak down, Adam. Put the yak down.
Hey, I gotta take a squeak.
Put the yak down. He sent you something. So Sean sent you something here on the Kobe
Yeah,
situation in the Reddit.
I just clicked it, Sean. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, they it says someone says playoff series averaging 40 points per game, Jordan 5, Kobe 0. It says Jordan won all 6 championships as the clear best player. He wrote in this email. Kobe won his last 2 championships as the clear best player, and you can argue that Kobe was the best player in 2001, not finals alone, but in 2002, Shaq was slightly better and clearly better in 2000. Kobe was only better player in most 3 rings. Jordan beat 2 60-win teams, they said, in 1993, 96, 97 playoffs, as well as one more 60-win team in 1998. Kobe has only beaten one 60-win team in his entire playoff career as a starter. Even if you adjust the 1999, 2012 lockout, 82 games, he beat 2002 Kings with the second leading scorer, Stojakovic, 21 points per game, injured most of the series. The 7 60-plus win teams at the Bulls beat in the 90s is a record for any franchise in one decade. He said, "Come on, bro."
Man, you can't put them comments on the screen.
Yeah, I got emails and stuff set up.
Okay.
It's kind of like in my other, once But I got somebody here say, "Watch Kobe blow the shot."
That's Sean, man. Sean, hey, Sean, why you don't like Kobe, Sean? Because you don't like Kobe, bro. Why, Sean? Why you don't like Kobe, man? That's my question for Sean. Why don't you like Kobe, bro? What did Kobe do to make you hate him, man?
What did Kobe do to make you hate? He said to make you hate him. He probably now what they probably going to say here is that we kind of acting like LeBron fans on that note, because if we say, you know what I'm saying, like the certain stats or whatever, they'll come back and say we hating on them or whatever. LeBron, I love Kobe, but I also love facts more.
Good answer, Sean. I respect that. I respect that answer.
That's like I said, addressing LeBron and AD are too good. I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, and I know some people call me crazy about this, but historically, you know what I'm saying? I like conspiracy theories. Okay, historically, when the Lakers are not in the playoffs, they lose a lot of money, right? The NBA, because when I was out, when we went to the preseason game out here, it was the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. I never realized how many Lakers fans there was. The arena was flooded with Lakers fans, and we had Warriors fans, but doing my research, it says that they are the number one team. Just always, the Boston and Lake. So I personally feel like they help out the Lakers a little bit because they're the 4th seed, but it's like, okay, pay attention to the travel schedule, right? Every year, like LeBron complained this year, but they were playing so many home games. And then this week and last week, they had so many days off. They had to play Cleveland on the back-to-back. And every time they play a good team, it's on the back-to-back, okay? Then they had days off in between then. And it's like, it just seemed like to me, no other team has really helped this much in answering this person's question, like the Lakers are, to make sure at least they're in the playoffs, especially in the LeBron era. And people could say previous too, because they don't want. What is it about LeBron? Like, because D'Angelo David Stern would have been like, because Kobe didn't get this much help at the end. When they
nobody has.
Yeah,
nobody has.
Well, what is it? Because when they were done with Kobe, they were done with him.
Yeah.
So why is it that he's getting so much? They get record-breaking free throw attempts. Austin Reeves get more free throws than Giannis Antetokounmpo per game. Austin Reeves averaging 12 free. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sage, I believe there's some truth into what you're saying as far about the conspiracy theories part of it.
Okay.
It's like I do believe that the NBA has an agenda to make bread, to make money.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, at this time, it still takes for LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry to be the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because they still had the biggest fan base, and the NBA has to make their fan base happy in order to see a return. Because let's be for real, if OKC goes to the finals, are we gonna make we'll make time to watch it, but the casual fan won't.
No, they won't.
Nobody knows SGA.
No, they won't. But isn't that a problem? Because I think that if that's how you fix the problem. Because if you don't expect a certain team to win, and that team wins, we expect a miracle from Golden State to turn it around. We expect Boston probably to be there. We expect LeBron to be there. I don't think that we expect those three teams to be there, and it's like, what if Atlanta won the championship this year? See, that's how you fix the NBA, because if you don't know who's going to win the championship and it's unpredictable, then it's like, okay, my city won. Now you draw your fans back. But if it's all you hinge your money on a 40-year-old, Jake, help me out with this, Jake. Help her out. Help your sister out with this. You hinging your bets on a 40-year-old LeBron James. That's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous to me. And I think that's why the ratings are suffering, man. He says, do we see the next 6 or 7? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Charles Barkley mentioned this too. You are correct. The next 6 or 7 games for the Lakers are against subpar competition. Well, let's see. They got the Rockets, the Mavericks. Okay, those are 2 decent games. Spurs 2 times. Yeah, the Nets. Yeah. It is what it is, bro. We got to see. I want to ask you too. So like how often do you do your shows? Just like once a week?
Yeah. What I do for the most part, I do a show on Tuesday night, and I have a couple guys on, and then I chop it up in segments and just drop the clips throughout the week.
Yeah.
And then if something goes on during the week, I'll do a video, what I'm saying, on it or whatever.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, I ain't technical like that. Yeah, I'm like I'm do the basic stuff like because what I'm learning about this whole thing, they are at home near the home, all the home games. Yeah. You can't tell me that's not intentionally done, man. That's a gift to keep LeBron from traveling, because he complained about the traveling schedule, man. What I've learned about this whole YouTube situation, man, is it's a learning process every day. You know what I'm saying? This is a grind. Like there's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And like because when I got into it, I used to have people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'd be talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, me too.
Yeah, and and sometimes you kind of want to stop, because it's like you talking to your, that's how I start off in the beginning, and then my TikTok was doing okay, and I'm holding off on my TikTok because I don't know if they're gonna ban it, which is some bull crap. That's just bogus, man, because I hate the control, but that's another subject. But and Instagram, there wasn't nothing popping over there. So, I started doing a little test things. Now it's crazy because, I try to give people other subjects. You always talk about LeBron. And it's like when I post something else, y'all don't want to talk about it. Yep. When I post this, there's times they will get into it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like so now YouTube gives me a little bit more diversity when it comes to that, because it's like so what I learned is on YouTube is that when something happened, like tonight, LeBron did this whole situation. Before I really post alone, I really tested out in my short algorithm because the attention span of people be so short. I try to hook them, that way. That's kind of like how I start getting, a little bit better with it. And then, because then they'll go over and still cuss me out, because they couldn't cuss me out as much as they wanted to in 30 seconds. So they got to find something else. But I was asking, like, how do you do it, so people could know. And, we don't mind over here, like, collabing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I also, I don't mean to cut you off, but I learned something from you.
Yeah.
You went in my you went in my comments, and you said with something, you was like, when something happened, get on it and drop it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you paid attention, but the very next day,
okay,
after you put that comment in, the very next day, it was a ruling that came down on junior college, where that junior college didn't count. Now if you go to the junior college and then you transfer to university, you still got 4 years of eligibility. So I immediately dropped that video,
and it went up.
My channel took off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have a window. So like right now, there's a window open. Right, if it's on a Friday, you might have to Monday, right? Because the Stephen A. Smiths and them are probably not, you know what I'm saying, like reporting on it. So Monday, you will have Shannon Sharp and Stephen, but LeBron, he just tied you, so they call it a VPH. They call it views per hour. Okay, so it's so much subject. So like when it comes out, all of a sudden, you may see it, bro, and it may be like 5,000 views per hour or 10,000 views per hour. Like Angel Reese, she was literally getting like 10,000 views per hour. Like, this whole controversy. So someone who would just jump right on it, because if you don't jump right on it, it's be too much news. You see what I'm saying? To happen. So you got to, be like that. And that's kind of the way, it kind of go. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, if you get on it as fast as, like, if you can't even make a long about it, you just make a short about it. Just, because every platform have an algorithm. There's a guy that's on, I don't know his name. He jumped on Instagram, man. And what he does is he do these reactions. I'll put him in your thing. And what he do is he on the computer, and like tonight, if LeBron dunk it, he'll just be like, oh my God. He almost gonna catch me. And Instagram followers, he at 25,000 right now. This over 2 weeks. Because he right now catching all the best highlights, and he just make a sound like finish him. And I'm like, but I got a different lane that he do, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and it's kind of hard because I'm multi-cross platforms. But yeah, if you just get on it right away, whatever that bitch is, go.
So you doing it? You dropping on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube?
Oh yeah. I'm holding out on TikTok because I want to see if they're gonna ban. I don't want to put the work in it and the government ban it and say, then I done got all these followers over here. I got about 3,000, something like that. I don't know, but it's like I don't want to put the work in and they take it away from me. So I'm on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. I got the most following on Instagram, and I got Facebook is growing. We about like 21,000 on there, and YouTube is the kind of the hardest, but I'm learning it. The reason why it's the hardest because you got to be right away, because people come look for something right away, and whoever get on there first, it literally take it and just shoot it out to people. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of how it go.
How many followers you got on Instagram?
What you want? I got about 43,000 right now. 43,000, but so I'm in my point where I'm having about averaging about 15 followers a day, but old boy getting like 800. Okay, so I had posted this little video a while ago, and the video was a dude, and he made this layup, and he kind of like, he switched, like zesty back to the bench, and I woke up and had 20,000 followers. And I just shared it. I just reshared it. That's all I did was reshare it. And I was like, whoa. And then a few days later, I posted, the RIP from Kobe. And I had another, 5,000. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of high. And it was like I had to turn my comments off because I was at work, and it just kept, going and going and going. So resharing content, helps also, commenting on other people's stuff too, going back and forth. And quickness, man. Like quickness. That's the thing. At night, like I got bags under my eyes because when I get off here with you, I got to go on here, look and see what's going on.
What's trending?
What's going on. And I got to choose like something and put it out there. You see what I'm saying? And then see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might flop. Like last week I had something with the 400,000, say 400,000 views right now. But that's because we moved like real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
what on what?
It was
It was on YouTube?
Yeah. I got something. Shannon Sharp, that's at 100,000. So now he was talking about players that smoke Mary Jane. And
Hey, did you see the one I hit on?
I gotta check it out. I didn't see it.
I hit on a Clarissa Shields.
Okay.
It's at like 1.8 million.
Whoa, really? All right, I'm gonna over there check it out. Was that when they was beefing with the?
No, it was just she did an interview with Andre Ward.
Okay.
And I chopped a piece where she was just talking about how her family switched up on her.
Wow.
Cause she got money. So it pulled at the heartstrings of the public.
Wow.
I posted it 2 weeks ago yesterday.
Wow.
And it's doing like I say about 4,000 views an hour right now.
I'm on your thing now. It's a long. I'm on your page now. It's a long.
It's a short.
Oh, yes, boy. Woo, 1.6 mil. Boy. Woo.
Yes, sir.
Woo, that's cold. That's cold right there. I'm looking at it too. So you say you chopped it up?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this lonely? Clarissa, you got more fame and more money.
Oh yeah, you edited it yourself and then put it up there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's how you do it. You crack. That's the secret. That's the secret right there.
Now, I have the number one. I have the number one Clarissa short.
Yeah.
Ever. Right now.
And you gained like how many followers? Like, yeah, you got more YouTube followers than I do right now.
Yeah, I probably gained about 4,000.
Yeah, that's how it works. You got 6,000. It take that. You just never know. You see what I'm saying? What it is. You know what I'm saying with it. So yeah, you got more. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I
don't know if you see. I tried to remix it and it didn't work.
That's the thing. They tell you to try to tell you to double that. That's the thing, man. With this whole thing, something is hot, something is good. But that's encouraging to hear. Something can be hot, then it go up and down. You know what I'm saying? But you get, and sometimes it's a little luck too. But you got to keep fishing because if you stop fishing, because I took a break for a little bit. Now I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Then I came because I got multiple channels, right? Okay, I'm working on my hip hop channel, and I took 60 days off, and I should have did that. But now I'm putting stuff back on my hip hop channel, and the views starting to go up. And then I got a family channel because I want my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever heard of social? Was it Social Blade? Okay, so look that up. Like, it's people making, bro, like 6 figures a month. When I was at the basketball game and my son was talking to me about who these different players are, YouTubers are in the basketball thing, I started doing my research, bro, and there's this, how you just did that, what you just did, there's a particular company they're making about $3 million a month just doing sports highlights. They just chopping up sports. You get what? And I'm like, I'm looking at it like I never knew that it was like this out there. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody named Dude's dad. He got he like a Mr. Beast sports person, and he got like 60 million, you know what I'm saying, followers. And like I'm looking at, because there's something called counttiktok.com. I'm gonna leave this with you too. Check that out too. So you get counttiktok.com, and you could you know what I'm saying, kind of screenshot, copy and paste a channel into the thing from there. And that's why I hate that they trying to get rid of TikTok. And TikTok, they making way more than YouTube. So yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's encouraging to hear, man. That encouraged me just to see that, man. Because you never know one day. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can look at you like a regular, and you don't even know who you talking to, or who, I done had, because, I done got the whole hate mail and, the discouraging stuff, but I just ain't never, I just got to do it because I love to do it. And that's,
and that's what it started out for me. Like, and it's still that way. Like I didn't come on YouTube and looking for like a financial gain or anything like that. Well, I came on here because I wanted to have a platform where I could come on here and give my opinion and my views. Right. Because you see so many other platforms, and when you see those platforms, they're giving theirs. So I just wanted to create somewhere where I can give mine. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm a little edgy. Yeah, and I don't mix with everybody. So I just wanted to do my own.
Yeah, I just dropped it in your your inbox now. It's called Count TikTok. I use that to kind of look and see what these companies that like House of Highlights, ES, or just regular people, people who, and I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. Just how you can change. But yeah, man, I usually go on for these Lakers games, and I should be doing Golden State too. I'm a little biased, so but yeah, no, if you ever want to, I actually prefer this style, too. So however, if I don't, like I said, I don't know what your schedule is, but
man, I work from the crib, so
okay.
You know what I'm saying. I'm I own a trucking company and a dispatch company, so I'm at home all the time. So
you at home, okay? So that's perfect, because that's the same thing, we do. We full time with this situation, and so I'm looking at the games now, man. Because they really be on here, want to know about these games, man. Like these people, man, they be and maybe we could do it. Maybe I could make a better flyer or something next time. I just kind of don't know this platform that well, so I got to play with it. I think they got the Rockets on Sunday at 4. Danny and everybody want to jump on. They want to jump on. So I mean, if you're available and you want to do something, that's cool.
Just let me know when you know what I'm saying. Hit me, let me know when you on. You know what I'm saying. I'll let you know if I can jump on, and I'm gonna do the same with you when I'm going. Yeah. And as far as that's another thing. You do a little bit better on your thumbnails.
Yeah. I got to work on my thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really do a lot of long form content, so I've been holding the thumbnails. I don't do it yet because I've been trying to, do.
Yeah, and I'm about to cut the short form off, like the shorts. I'm finna stop that because only thing that do is bring a whole bunch of people that's not going to participate.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking I'm gonna get at a break.
Well, one thing about shorts, shorts is something that you can use to
advertise,
and because you got to think the attention span of people is very low. So if you ever see your stuff going down, then you use the shorts to bring it back up. Shorts is the what do you call it? The Robert Ory to say that's what that's used for. So don't cut it out totally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't gonna cut it out totally, but I'm not gonna do 3 a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's Yeah, man, I'm gonna jump off here too, man. Like I said, I'll politic in your inbox, man, and see. I'm sure. I like that game, the Houston. I like that. Actually, you know what I'm saying. So I'm sure they're gonna get cheated, man, and because they at home with the Lakers. But I'm gonna watch that one. Somebody broke their hand today too. So,
hey, end the live before you leave.
how do I do? Just here in the stream?
Don't just in the live. Just click.
Click live.
Yeah, to end it.
It say end stream right here.
Okay, yeah, end it.
All right, you'll still be in here, right?
Yeah.
All right.